he's blind.
Wait, so we're just going to wing it? There's a big difference between winging it.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
That John Senning was going to do mornings and afternoons. Did you? The man is committed to good radio, but even legends have their limits. And by that, I mean good afternoon. My name is Drew Garabo, and I am filling in for John Senning on Senning Show. It's really great to be here, and I am delighted that the powerhouse known as Dizzy is sitting in with me. What up, Diz?
I appreciate that, man. I'm doing all right. Excited to do this with you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, just in case you were thinking, like, oh, Garabo's here, it's going to be 3 hours of yelling at people. No, I like to assimilate to the show that I'm hosting. For example, I'm hosting Senning Show, therefore I need to give you a John Senning experience. Virtually every topic we bring up, if not every topic, was sent to me by Dizzy.
Oh, man, you're putting it on me.
So if today sucks,
take it up with Diz.
it is still on me if it sucks. We love it when you interact with the show. I hear John say that all the time. I'll be saying a lot of things that I know that John says. Please do so. You may call us at 800-771-1025. You may jump on in the vroom, vroom room where all the vroom, vroomers. Let's see if there's somebody new. Michael Schmidt, too, new or nah? Nah?
No, I think it's an older one.
Nah, damn him. We got Corey Puckett, as always, G Money, Bevy Birchwood, Jim Ratsteff, Ernie No Burt. That's a new one to me.
That's a new one, I think.
And I am a member of the Vroom Vroom Room just about every day, so I know the peeps in there. Hello and welcome, Ernie No Burt. Yeah, that's all we got for you. Good night. JP shared something very interesting today, and I just wanted to, on my way in, because usually on my way in, I time it so that I listen to Senning Show.
Yeah.
Today I couldn't do that because if I did that, then I'd be listening to Diz freaking out that I didn't show up here to fill in for John. So I was listening to JP and the conversation you guys had about insecurity complex and about vulnerability and therapy. Man, that was awesome. I sent him a text. Rarely will I text anyone other than Senning while they're on the air. But I thought it was so awesome and so vulnerable that JP was saying the things that he was saying out loud about never feeling like you're good enough, because I think a lot of, shout out to Sleepy Bunghole. I think that's a new person in there. Sleepy Bunghole. I think a lot of people who suffer from insecurity don't even know that they suffer from it.
Yeah, fair point.
And JP, with his unloading of that and talking about how he it prevented him from really experiencing joy, and it started by him talking about how overwhelmed he feels in a crowd of people, and that, you know, stems from his dad making him feel like he was never really good enough. I think these are cool conversations to have because it makes people realize none of us have this crap figured out. Yeah. We are all victims of what happened to us when we were growing up, good, bad, ugly, etc. And so for JP to share that, I thought was super awesome, and kudos to him, and kudos to John, Corey, and Gio. I listened for a bit this morning on my way to volunteer for the Cats, and I thought they sounded great. I think Gio is the ultimate counter programmer, and he just knows how to bust balls in the most awesome way. And I thought the three of those guys were great. So at the very least, if you hated it and you hate what's going on right now, we have live radio for you, okay? Be very easy for the Mike Calta show to go on a little break and go, hey, enjoy recorded programs that you may or may not have heard before. And then for John to go, hey, I'm doing mornings, enjoy a recorded show that you may or may not have heard before. But instead, boom, here we are live on St. Patrick's Day. You got any green on there? No?
I got a little bit green under here. Nothing too crazy.
All right, yeah, same. And
well, you got a lot of green on.
Well,
you got a whole shirt on.
Yeah, I do like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day because it is it could be a painful memory for me, but instead I turn it into a positive one about not holding grudges.
Yeah. What happened?
All right, let me just take a sip of hot tea, green tea, since today is St. Patrick's Day.
Smart.
So many health benefits, and it still has caffeine.
What, it does?
Oh yeah. Green tea's got a good little boost of caffeine.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to like replace your coffee.
Yeah.
It has replaced my second cup of coffee in the day. I have my first cup when I wake up, 6:30, and then I get for my second cup, which used to be coffee. I've been going green tea with honey. I don't notice a dip, and I've read that green tea has both caffeine and a number of health benefits, including some cancer-fighting agents. So enjoy yourself a nice cup today on St. Patrick's Day. Now, you asked what happened. I'm so glad you did. This is the most messed up thing. I don't know that anything like this has even ever happened in Tampa radio, which is way crazier than Orlando radio ever was or will be. But when I got fired from Real Radio, I deserved it. But when I got fired, I went over across town and started doing mornings on O-Rock 105.9. And as is the playbook, when you are a new morning show and you're trying to get some traction, you take shots at the established morning show, right?
Yeah.
So
little radio wars.
Yeah. And I did it thinking foolishly that I worked with these guys for like 11 years. They would know that I'm joking when I say horrible things about them.
Oh no.
They did not. But I continued it because then they would talk about it on their radio show and then point people to the fact that I was back on the radio. Mission accomplished. Until St. Patrick's Day 2004 or 5. I think it was 5.
Oh man, I was still in high school.
All right, that's rude. St. Patrick's Day 2005, which is now 21 years ago. Holy crap. So I'm at a street party for O-Rock 105.9, and I am on stage throwing out T-shirts because that's what we used to do. You tie T-shirts and who wants a shirt, blah, blah, blah. And I looked, and I saw who right up until that moment I would have considered a really good friend of mine, Carlos, who was known as Black Bean on the morning show. He was Hispanic, very clever. And I had barely enough time to think to myself, hey, what's Black Bean doing on this? And then out of nowhere, the lights went out. And I don't mean like they lost power. I mean, Carlos took a run at me and hit me full on in the face, busting my nose open. I turned, I fell face down on the stage. He jumped on my back and he's slamming my face into the stage,
my God,
saying, I'm going to kill you, mother effer. And after what felt like an eternity, but was probably about 45 to 90 seconds, they pulled him off of me. I stood up. My face is pouring blood all over my clothes, and I'm just looking at him like, what the hell?
Someone was yelling, stop. He's already dead.
He's already dead. I was, too. And so, long story short, he went through a court case. He had done it before. He had a bad drinking problem, and he's one of those guys when he drinks a little bit, he gets punchy. I'm sure you have friends like that who they're just looking to kick somebody's ass when they drink.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to be around. And so went through there was never a trial because I think he pled guilty. I had to speak at his sentencing hearing, which was a huge bummer because I didn't think the guy would benefit from going to jail.
Yeah.
And I didn't think society would benefit from him going to jail, but he had done it before, and I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to punch anybody else in the face.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I told the judge, and he got 5 years of like really big boy federal probation. It didn't lose his job, of course. In fact, I'm pretty sure Clear Channel gave him like his hallway and like a plaque and whatnot. But the reason I tell that story on St. Patrick's Day every year is because he came on In Your Face with Drew Garabo the first week of my show back in 2012, 2013 to talk about it. And we recorded a podcast episode. I'm sure you can find it somewhere on the internet, but it was all about forgiveness. In it, he explained that the reason he did it is because he was drunk. The other people on his show were like egging him on, like, hey, let's go down to Garabo and you know, you can punch him out, blah, blah, blah.
Go F this pussy up.
Exactly. Well, I don't know why I got to be a pussy.
Well, to them. That's them saying it, not me.
And so it's a lesson in forgiveness. We're buds now. We're totally cool. And still no reason for him punching me, which is fine. I was never all that attractive to begin with. So
you ever tell him, like, you know, one day I'm gonna tag you back?
No,
you're not gonna know when it's happening. But
no,
it's
he
happening.
suffered enough, man. I have no need for retribution. He lost some acting gigs, I think, because of it. So you know, all's well that ends well, and I learned the value of not holding on to a grudge.
Yeah.
And all is certainly forgiven. And let's take some of your fine phone calls that are coming in on a happy St. Patrick's Day. First call, positive or negative, Diz? What do you think?
Positive.
Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Donald.
Hi. How you doing today, bud?
Oh, I'm doing great. I love you guys.
Thank you. Love you back. What can we do for you?
Oh, man, I listen to The Bone every day, every single morning.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Everybody. Carmen.
Thank you. Go ahead and name everybody. Don't stop. Just
Disney, everybody.
Name everybody.
Everybody.
Name them. Who do you love? Tell me who you love. Tell me everybody. Come on.
I love Carmen.
Yep.
I love you. I love Disney.
Is this just so we're on the same page here, sir? Is this in order of how you love everyone? Or are you working backwards to frontwards?
Yeah.
Never wipe back to front,
I don't
ladies.
know. I'm drinking heavily. It's St. Patty's Day.
Don't punch anyone.
All right.
I'm just saying,
If you had to rate,
I love The Bone.
Yes, you said that. You said that. If you had to, okay, just
I listen to it every day.
If you had to rate your desire to punch someone right now, would it be 0, absolutely not going to punch someone today, or 10, absolutely going to jack somebody in the jaw today?
Oh no. I'm not that guy.
Okay. All right. Very good. What have you been? Can Diz and I guess what you've been imbibing? Imbibe means drink, sir. Can Dizzy and I guess what you've been imbibing today? And don't tell us, please, until we're right.
Okay.
All right, Diz, you get to guess first.
Ooh, he's definitely a beer guy, so I'm gonna go Paps.
I'm gonna go. There is some Jameson involved.
Ooh.
But I don't know that that's exclusively Jameson. I know. This guy's keeping it Irish. He started drinking Guinness for breakfast. Nice hearty breakfast beer.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, it's 1:13 p.m. I think around noon or so, you switch to Irish car bombs, which I think
love those.
is Guinness with like Jameson in it or something like that. Are we even close to being right, sir?
Oh, I got a handle with Jim Beam.
Well, that doesn't seem very appropriate for St. Patrick's Day, sir. It's a day to celebrate the Irish.
I know.
Okay,
I should have had some Jameson. I should have had some Jamesons and some Guinness.
The day is still young, sir. You can still achieve those goals. I can tell you're a real go-getter. Anything you set your mind to, I believe you can probably do it. So, you know, you're not. You're not driving anywhere. Today, are you?
I'm on an e-bike, though. Oh my God!
Like right now, you're on an e-bike.
Feeling very dangerous today.
You know what's worse than someone drunk at 1:15 in the afternoon?
I don't want to end up in the ER.
Someone pretending to be drunk at 1:15 in the afternoon. That's more pathetic than someone actually being drunk. Someone calling the radio station and pretending to be drunk just to get a little attention.
Dude, I am not pretending.
No, you are. You're not slurring your words.
Yeah, I don't think he's slurring.
Yeah, I don't mean as a challenge to get drunker. You haven't touched a drop of alcohol today. You are a fabricator. You're a fibber, sir.
Don't say that.
I did.
Yep.
I did say that.
I'm halfway into a handle.
No, you're not. Nope, you're not. You're lying.
No, I swear to God I am.
No, you're not. You're fibbing.
I am not fibbing, girl.
Okay.
He even cursed. You think if he was drunk, he would have cursed accidentally, and then we'd have to.
I didn't want to say
Dump
that
him,
while
yeah.
he was on the
I didn't want to
air.
jinx him.
Yeah, because he would have done it
Yeah.
just to prove himself. But I know a drunk person when I hear one, sir, and you are not a drunk person. Please tell me, Diz, that you are familiar with the leprechaun news story that gets a little bit of run every St. Patrick's Day.
The one with where they seen him in a tree? Yeah.
It's my favorite ever thing close second to getting punched in the face. My favorite absolute thing about St. Patrick's Day is the leprechaun story. I never want to find out this is fake. I know it's fake. Like there's no way this actually aired on the news ever.
You don't think so?
No way. Not a chance. But I don't ever want someone confirming to me that this is a fake news story from Crichton, I believe it's Alabama, maybe Mississippi. Really, it's the same thing. Alabama and Mississippi are the same damn state. This was way before AI was a thing. I just feel like this was a sketch or something that someone cooked up because it's just too good to be true. For those of you who have not heard it, I'll just give you a little bit of it because there's so many juicy nuggets that we'll use throughout the show today. You can look up Crichton, Crichton, which may be Crichton, leprechaun. I'll play it in a moment. I hope this isn't that fake drunk guy again. Good afternoon. It's Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo. Now that's a drunk person. Now that I can say with absolute confidence is a drunk person. And here is the original Crichton leprechaun story.
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood. A leprechaun. NBC 15's Brian Johnson.
Now, if you're wondering about the demographics of Crichton, Alabama, I would say the opposite of Soho in Tampa, the opposite of Hyde Park, the opposite of West Chase, the opposite of, the opposite of any civilization you might see. If I were a less racially enlightened man, I might call it the hood.
Yeah.
And there's more.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community, many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead who got hold to the wrong stuff.
Got hold to the wrong stuff.
And told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
And play a
Get down to the
leprechaun.
bottom of this. Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun.
Come on. This guy, he would have his name if this was a real news. I don't want to refute this. I want to believe this is real.
He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off smells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Now, I'm not very good at mathing, but if it were thousands and thousands of years ago, I don't think his great-great-grandfather would have it.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where the gold at. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want
Give me the
gold.
gold.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
So that's not a real news report.
I mean, it's presented as a real news report, and I want to believe that it is a real news report. There is just something in me that says there's no way a news director signed off on that story. Just my hunch, my cunning sense of what is real and what is not is going off on this one in a big way.
Maybe it was a slow day in Crichton, and they needed something to pop the crowd.
Did you see John Senning when he was wobbly at Reggae Rise Up?
No, I saw him Friday. He was good, and then we got separated. We didn't get separated. I ran off.
We ran off.
Yeah, I just remember walking away and then going, "Oh my God, they're not with us anymore." I don't think we turned around, and then I didn't find him again. I didn't even know he went out there Sunday.
So I didn't see him on Sunday.
You're talking about this was Friday?
I think it was Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, John's very, very good at finding that balance of and he talked about this, I think, with a couple of artists, especially Yellow Wolf, like what substances to take.
Oh, yeah.
When to take them so that you're peaking, if you will, right when your artist sees the stage. Well, I'll let John tell the story either tomorrow morning or whenever the hell he comes back here to this time slot he's abandoned for you people. And I will let him tell the story of where things went wrong and how things went wrong. Something happened to accelerate John's buzz, and we're standing there waiting for Yellow Wolf to come on, and I just see him. This never happens with John. The man can hold his substances, but his eyes started to close as he's standing up. Tyson, our mutual friend, and I are looking at John just like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta go sit down.
Oh, man.
So he went and took a seat, and I was very, very concerned until I got a text from Yellow Wolf's manager that said, come backstage right now. So I went backstage. I thought I was just going to meet Yellow Wolf's manager, Edward, because we've been talking by text the last couple of years, arranging interviews with Yellow Wolf. And I go backstage, and Edward's like, hey, man, nice to meet you. Come this way. Goes to the tour bus, opens up the tour bus. He goes, hey, Wolf. And friggin' Yellow Wolf walks out.
That's cool. I did see the photo, actually, that you took with him. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, he comes out. I introduce myself, introduce Sarah. We start talking about some of the things he said on the radio show. And after 5 minutes, I'm like, well, you're about to go on stage. Let me go ahead and bounce. He's like, nah, bro, don't think that you gotta go skedaddle like that. Grabs me, pulls me back in the conversation for like 30, 45 minutes before he went on. He's like talking about growing up and how his hometown has abandoned him in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Dude, the sweetest, nicest. I could not believe how engaging this roughneck, tattooed all over his body guy was.
Why'd Alabama turn on him?
They're a very right. They're a very Christian, pro-Christian part of the, and he's not like
he's
that.
The opposite. Okay,
yeah. So they've never really embraced him, and you could tell it really, really hurts his feelings.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, that would hurt you if you're trying to put your city on the map, so to speak, and your city's like, he's not one of us.
No, they never asked him to play the festival that they have in Gadsden, Alabama, or wherever he's from. It's you could tell it really, really hurt him, and it was very nice to meet him. But the casualty of that was I lost track of John.
Oh no!
And then the next thing I know, Danielle texts us and says, "Hey, we're over here in GA Plus." We look over and I see John standing, and again,
wobbly.
I'm reporting facts, like John would say.
Facts, yeah.
Like a palm tree swaying in a Cat 4. He made it through. He made it through, and he made it to Zach Bryan on what was that? Saturday night. Saturday night.
Yeah.
A 3-hour. Imagine this is what I was thinking about. I'm not a fan of Zach Bryan. I don't hate him. I'm just not a fan. Like, country music doesn't resonate with me. I've heard enough songs by him that John has played me to where I go, okay, I am prone to liking this guy. He seems interesting, torture artist. But imagine you're a casual fan and someone invites you to the show and you go, and the dude plays for 3 hours.
As you said that, I don't think there's an artist on this planet I want to see for 3 hours performing.
Sam,
that's so long.
Dude, so long. At a stadium show.
Yes.
3 freaking hours. And look, people there loved it. I don't think there was one person there who was like, well, that was a little long.
Yeah.
But, man, when I saw that was a 3-hour show, I could not believe it.
Like, would you want to see Beastie Boys for 3 hours straight?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There are a few bands where I could do it. Not many.
A whole Titanic movie. You go, I want to sit and watch this band.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I would never sit through Titanic for 3 hours. Let's get things straight. 800-771-1025 is the number. When it comes to singing along at concerts, this is something I wanted to throw out there in the first segment. When Cypress Hill played on Thursday night, I don't normally sing along too much at shows. I let the artists do that, and if there's a big sing along, like it's Dashboard friggin' Confessional or whatever, people sing along. But with Cypress Hill, they have a couple of songs that I really I'm feeling them, and I have no problem rapping along with them. They did this song called Illusions, which is my favorite song by them, and I didn't know they were going to do it. So there I am rapping along with Be Real. Some people, the whole song, and this dude turns around and he goes, "Do you mind? I'm trying to enjoy the show."
Oh, wow.
And look, I want everybody to have a good time, and I don't need to rap that much to where I'm going to do it if it's annoying someone. So the fact that he said something made me just shut up. But I wanted to ask today on my first day back on the radio, like, what is the protocol there? Are you allowed, quote unquote, to sing along? Is it a dick move to sing along to an artist? Again, not every song, but if they have a song that you're kind of feeling and you're feeling the vibe, is it that bad if you rap along or sing along? Is that unheard of? I know people want to hear the artist and they paid their good money to hear the artist, but at a fun outdoor reggae festival, is that out of hand to rap along to Cypress Hill?
No, because I mean the performers love crowd participation. Mm-hmm. And there's times where they'll shut up and let the crowd sing certain parts because they love that. They love the people are enjoying themselves so much. You should absolutely be able to sing. Now, if every song comes on and you're just like, oh, look, I know this, I know that, that can get a little annoying. And I get someone saying something, but just shouting at someone because they're like, hey, man, I like this song. What are you, like the crowd control here? Shut up. I'd sing louder, to be honest.
And it is a reggae fest, so the vibes are somewhat chill.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, don't be a dick and annoy this guy and the people around you. But I made a mental note. I'm like, ask other grown-ups if this is forbidden at concerts or if it is to be encouraged. Hello there. Who are you? Welcome to Senning Show.
Hey, it's Tim. How you doing?
What up, Tim? Real well, man. How was your weekend, buddy? I know it's Tuesday, but it's my first day back.
It's going good. Have you ever been to a Dave Matthews concert and sang along to Satellite?
Do I sound like I haven't had a shower in 3 years and that I smell of patchouli and enjoy hacky sack? Good God, no, I've never been to a Dave Matthews concert. What kind of insulting question is that, sir? You ever kissed a pecker?
He bailed on that.
Just having some fun with you. 800-771-1025. No, I've never been to a Dave Matthews band show. I can't foresee. Look, there are certain bands you go see and you understand people are going to be singing along. Rap shows, at most shows I've been to, Kendrick Lamar, people are rapping along every damn word, a backseat freestyle. So I just figured, hey, I'm going to show some love to Cypress Hill. Let me, and boy, this guy just was not feeling it. And he was a very large fellow. 800-771-1025 is our number. He is Dizzy. My name is Drew Garabo. We are filling in for Senning Show. And if you're wondering, hey, all right, I got to hear you a couple hours early. What's coming up at 4 o'clock? Well, A, you'll have to wait and see. B, it's me. So there you go. I'll be here until 6:50. Diz sent a great story about a forbidden type of love. It blends perfectly with that thing that I have for you next. It is a law that I believe should have been passed a long time ago, forbidding a certain kind of marriage. No, not interracial. That was legalized in the name. By the way, interracial marriage wasn't made legal by the U.S. Supreme Court until 1957, I believe.
Oh, what?
Can you believe that? Like, you want to look at, like, American history? Now, before I should have looked it up before I said, when was interracial marriage legalized? I was wrong. Sorry. Interracial marriage was legalized nationwide in the United States on June 12th, 1967.
Oh, my God.
67. 2 years before I was born, the Supreme Court still made it illegal to marry outside your race.
Man.
This is insane. However, that is not the type of relationship we're talking about. When we come back, great news for those of you who are inbred and might lean towards incest. Bad news to us decent human beings. What can we do for you, sir or ma'am?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, who are you and how are you?
I'm good. How are you? My name's Brandon. How y'all doing?
Hi, man. Really well. Thank you very much for joining us. What can I do you for?
Hey, I feel like we got to hear you, give us some bars so we can judge whether or not, if it was good to vibe with you while you were rapping or if it was too much.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, it'd be I would ask you to just imagine in your head a field full of tens of thousands of people, because it's going to sound different, obviously, with just me in the studio. But if you would do me the honor, sir, of closing your eyes. If you're not driving, are you driving?
No.
Was that a yes or a no? That sounded more like a
Said no,
Okay, all right. I didn't know that was a no. It sounded more like a
My bad.
All right, no, all good. So close your eyes. Imagine it's a beautiful Thursday night in Tampa Bay. Threatening rain, but not quite rain. Cypress Hill takes the stage. They're about 3/4 of the way done with their set. You're Drew Garabo. Now, I apologize if you just threw up in your mouth to find out that you're Drew Garabo. And you hear your absolute favorite Cypress Hill song. And, two. All right, stand by. I'll give you the whole experience, and you tell me if I was out of line. Just got to fast forward. Got this a long intro. You tell me, sir. You asked me to spit bars.
Some people tell me that I need help. Some people can often go to hell. Goddamn, why they criticize me now? All my rise, all my family despise me. And feed them, cause I don't need them. I won't join them if I can beat them. They don't understand my logic. To my get and my money, and I'm hooked on chronic. I never wanted to hurt
Then he says the N-word again. Annoying, sir? Yes, but in a field full of reggae fans with questionable aromas.
I've been vibing right with you.
Hell yeah, my dog. Senning Show.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name. Sorry.
It's all right.
My name's Kathy. This
Hi,
is my
Kathy.
first time calling into the show.
Oh, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thanks. I am going to date myself here, but when I was
that's lovely.
in my...
Where are you taking yourself out to? That's nice. You think you're going to get lucky?
I wish. When I was in my early 20s, a guy I was dating took me to a Lionel Richie concert.
Oh.
I know. I was so excited to see. And so he was singing the song Lady.
Like once.
And
wait, which lady? Are we talking
Yeah.
the Kenny Rogers lady that I believe Lionel Richie wrote for him, if I'm not mistaken? Or are we talking once, twice, three times a lady?
Once, twice, three times a lady.
Gotcha. Okay.
And my date decided to sing along with Lionel Richie in my ear.
He was trying to woo you. You didn't know, you realize he was going for the woo? Did it work? Did he woo you successfully?
Oh, no.
Did he at least know the words?
He knew the words, but I was there to listen to Lionel Richie. I wasn't there to listen to him.
Oh,
I did not.
Romantic overture. Oh, you dashed this young fellow's hopes. How did you tell him that his musical overtures were not welcomed?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't very nice. I was like 19 or 20 years old, and I didn't have very. I wasn't very.
We tend not to have so much decorum at that
back
age.
then. Yeah.
Did I break the news to you that Lionel Richie did write and produce the 1980 hit "Lady" for Kenny Rogers?
No. That's cool.
No, I didn't break that to you?
Yeah, no, you did mention that, yes.
Oh, it's a fine damn song. And yes, Lionel Richie, Kenny's good friend, wrote that for him and did not sing it. So we've all learned something new today. Don't sing to this lady at a concert. And Lionel Richie wrote Lady for Kenny Rogers. Thank you so much for calling. I guarantee you it'll go even better if you call Senning Show and John Senning is here. He's way more charismatic and friendly with callers than I am.
You did fine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the exit interview. That's very nice. All right. As I said, Diz sent me a great story about forbidden love. And Florida neglected to make illegal something that we should all find repulsive. Next on That Thing on Senning Show.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Hey, America. Want to save $1,000 and get free internet forever? That was a rhetorical question. Switch to Spectrum and save $1,000 guaranteed. Seriously, you can hold us to it. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. Just switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber-powered internet forever. Yeah, free internet forever. And we guarantee $1,000 of real savings in your first year, or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn more at spectrum.com/free forever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Dizzy here from JP and Senning Show, and it has been difficult as of recently living in the shadow of such a sex symbol host. So I asked the sex symbol, what is the secret to looking like a highly specimen? He said it all has to do with what your body intakes. So I put down the booze that are full of sugars and just going to keep you moving in the wrong direction like other on-air physiques, and get you some healthy kava and kratom in your system and start your path to look like the snail trail leading cause, John Senning. Kava Social Club is located at 540 13th Street West in Bradenton, Florida. A quick hop over the Skyway. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so whatever time you're feeling in the need for some kava or kratom, they're open. And if the unique mixed drinks aren't enough reason to get you out there, they have tons of events going on. Trivia, karaoke, chess club, pool tournaments, and my favorite, Mandarin lessons. So check them out online, thekavasocialclub.com, and find a drink that works for you, and you will be on your way to looking like the sex symbol John Senning.
Kava Social Club has no legal liability if you're not actually reaching peak Senning sex symbol status.
Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Ooh, loud, baby. Those sexy one for John.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver, / handyman, / wedding DJ, you pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/ pet sitter. / influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry. Don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com /149.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How can you grow your business from idea to industry leader? With smart business buying tools and technology from Amazon Business. From fast, free shipping to in-depth buying insights and automated purchase approvals, we deliver everything you need. Go to AmazonBusiness.com for support.
Tampa Bay's biggest St. Patrick's Day party is back. It's the 23rd annual McPatrick Fest, Tuesday, March 17th at McDinton's. Free cover before 3 p.m. BOGO neutral from noon to 3. Plus an open bar from 3 to 5. Bagpipers, live bands, DJs. Grab your green and let the St. Patty shenanigans begin.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
So that thing today is kind of an amalgamation, a hybrid, a juxtaposition, if you will, of something that Dizzy sent me and something I found on my own this morning. And we're going to do a giveaway, our first of the week, or at least my first one of the week, 'cause I wasn't here tomorrow. Yesterday. I will be here tomorrow. I can't look into the future. Your choice. Kid Rock at the Amp, May 30th. Big show. Chicago and Styx, July 15th. Big show. Goo Goo Dolls, August 24th at the Amp. Or a pair of tickets to the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Seattle Kraken on March 26th. You get to choose at 800-771-1025. And you should know by listening to Senning Show, my show, or just about any show on the radio, calling up just to ask for tickets is not going to work for you. We aren't going to make you jump through tremendous hoops, but I'm looking for a forbidden love. I'm looking for, here's a good example, I think. My mom and dad had to just about elope because my mom's parents are Jewish, my dad's parents were Roman Catholic, and back in 1960 whatever, it was extremely taboo to have an interfaith marriage like that. My dad's parents, if we're being honest, probably said things like, "We don't want you marrying that Jew broad." Look, I love my mom. All right, that's probably what they said. That's what they said. And my mom's mom probably said some things that were equally as offensive about the Catholic faith. So they had to overcome that to get married. The one that Diz sent me, which is just great about forbidden love. Well, let me go first for the legal one that I found this morning, because Florida, and this is great news, I suppose, to a few of you out there, Floridians can still marry their cousins after lawmakers fail to pass statewide ban. And I'm not talking second cousins. I'm not talking third cousins. I am talking your uncle's kid, your first cousin. It is legal in the state of Florida. It has been legal, but a measure to ban marriage between first cousins died last week after a bill it was tucked into failed to pass the state's House of Representatives. That is an embarrassment to our state.
Yeah, we can't legalize recreational weed, but they're like, but you can marry your cousin. Go bang that.
We got our priorities.
Make a 6-fingered baby.
Right.
Something.
You should be able to bang a bag of weed if you want to. The taboo story that Diz sent, that we'll get into in a bit. I'm falling in love with my friend's ex-boyfriend. How do I tell her? That's a juicy one. Love is love. You should love whomever you want. That is obviously a dicey situation. But fellas, any guy who tries to tell you that there is such thing as bro code is going to die alone with a lifetime supply of Vaseline intensive care. Hello there at Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo. He's Dizzy. Who are you?
My name is Jerry.
What up, dude?
Not much. How are you doing today, Drew?
Really well. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very much.
just calling to see you're doing a great job. We love you, man, and I know that you're always there for the people, buddy. I just wanted to tell you that it means a lot when people are driving around and just kind of bored. It makes a difference.
Oh, thank you very much, man. We've always strived as this radio station to be a remedy for boredom. And, man, with traffic as bad as it is in the Tampa Bay area, you dudes who are driving around in it all day, you're freaking heroes, man. I don't know how you do it. Where's your daily commute, sir?
Actually, it's not Tampa. My boy puts up with that. He's in medical school in Tampa. But I'm in Punta Gorda, which normally doesn't have traffic, except today every freaking place has traffic. It's awful.
Spring break.
It's awful today. Yeah,
that's
what it is.
Sorry, man. Well, thank you for the kind words. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Have a safe day, Drew. Thank you.
You too. Safe day. I like that. 800-771-1025. A forbidden love that either you encountered, you're currently in. I know there are people married right now that when they started dating, their spouse was the ex of one of their really good friends. It happens.
Yeah.
Like, why would you, if you feel chemistry with someone, why would you not pursue that out of some bullcrap loyalty to someone else? If it didn't work out with that person, then as far as I'm considered, maybe this makes me a terrible person, that's fair game. That is absolute fair game.
Yeah, I think it has to do, too, with, like, maybe knowing that your homie might still have feelings for that person. You don't want to, like, be like, well, they don't have that for you, so I'm going to go attack that.
Ooh.
Like, I get that aspect of it.
Ugh.
But also, there is a fine line of that and also being on your side of, like, if you love someone and you're really into this person, why are you letting who they used to be with stop you from being with them?
Boy, you bring up a good point. If your friend is still pining away, but the lady is telling you there's no possibility of anything, I guess you got to sit down with your friend and go, listen, man, I understand you have these feelings. They are not reciprocated.
Yeah.
You need to get over this for us to remain friends. And I want to remain friends with you, but I also want someone with whom I can grow old and share memories. And no offense, I ain't going to be you. And then he's got to get over it.
You got to have that conversation no matter what. Even if you don't think he still has feelings for her, you got to sit him down and be like, look, dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to go talk to Stacy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if it's going to affect our friendship, but I hope you could be happy that I think I could find happiness with this chick.
You're exactly right. And the PS to that is you have to be prepared for that friendship to just end.
Yes. You have to go, is this person that you're into worth more than this friendship that you have right now?
Tough
which
one.
could suck.
Yeah, because friends are hard to find.
Yeah.
800-771-1025. Hi there. Welcome to Senning Show. You're on the air. Who are you? Oh, man. Gave you a good intro and everything, and now you're leaving me hanging here like a schlub. Hi.
Hey, fellas. What's going on, man? Loving the show.
Thank you, dude. What's your name?
Jay from Tampa.
What's up, Jay?
What's going on, fellas? So yeah, on the whole taboo thing. This was it's been a few years now, but so it was my cousin. It was his girl at the time, but we all went back to high school. So she was actually a stripper at the time, and I kind of try to save him, take a bullet in the way from him, and ended up messing with her or whatever. Long story short. He was my boy. I mean, my cousin. We grew up together and all. Ended up falling off. Messed with her for a few years, and she was a crazy one, bro. I went through.
Hold on, a crazy stripper? Come on, man. You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
Can you believe that?
They're also well adjusted.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to find out the hard way, man. My cousin, I see him every once in a while. It's water under the bridge, but. Yeah, I learned the hard way on that one.
It happens, dude. Well, have you found love with somebody else? Are you in a fulfilling relationship? I sure hope so.
I am at the moment. Found another one, the Spanish one this time. The one that I was talking about.
She for sure won't be crazy, dude. You chose real well, man. What are you, a glutton for punishment? Not that all Spanish girls are crazy, but that temper. 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. You are on Senning Show. Who are you?
I'm Patrick. How are y'all today?
What's up, dude? Doing great, man. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Excuse me. Have you ever heard the story of the two Yankees pitchers Back in the 70s or 80s, it swapped families.
I thought there was Dodgers, but I have
may have
heard
been
the
Dodgers.
story that they were best friends as a couple, and then they completely swapped families. They did the old Mutt Lange
kids and all.
Shania Twain situation.
Yes. Great story. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the deets. Thanks for reminding me of that. Now, that's an interesting one. And I imagine in The Lifestyle, which Sarah and I are not in, but many of our friends are, I imagine in The Lifestyle, that happens quite a bit. Like, you hit a wall, you're with somebody for 20 years, you've been swinging for a while, there's another couple you love, and then you go, hey, you know what? What was you thinking about being married to XYZ over there? Oh, yeah. Why, you want to be with PDQ? Yeah, I want to be with PDQ. You be with XYZ. Okay, why are we using lesser code names? I don't know. 1973, the man was right. It was the New York Yankees. I corrected him erroneously. Sorry, sir. New York Yankees pitchers. They're both pitchers. Now, I understand in a relationship you need a pitcher and a catcher, but Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich famously swapped wives, children, and get this was the one that's going to resonate with Senning.
And pets.
Yep. Family dogs. After a mutual consensual decision, creating one of the most scandalous stories in baseball history.
Oh, man.
The swap arose after they fell in love with each other's partners.
Oh, man.
Though it resulted in lasting happiness for only one couple.
Good for them.
I mean, yeah, good for them. Real bad for the other one.
They're the ones who presented the idea. Like, we should try switching things up.
Now, Shania Twain and Mutt Lange, it didn't quite work out that way because there was no communication. Mutt Lange, famous record producer, he's done some of the biggest songs in history, and he was married to Shania for a while. Mutt cheated with Shania's best friend.
Oh, man.
And got with her, and I think they stayed together. Shania then took up a relationship with her ex-best friend's ex-husband.
Oh, man.
And
Slut.
I think they. Why she got to be a slut?
He's just a player.
I think they're still together. Yeah, she's not a player. She just crushes a lot. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. Over there is Dizzy. Over here is me, Drew Garabo.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
Hi, Josh.
I left my ex-wife a few years back and wind up dating a girl that was a friend of hers, but was also she was dating my cousin's brother at the time.
Well, there's some math involved there. So you were no longer with your wife, and you started. Did that create any?
Well, he kind of in there. Been there for a while.
Yeah.
So by the time he got out, it was a done deal.
Sure. Is there a term for, like, I know in the military, yeah, it's a thing. Like they hang out where servicemen's wives hang out, and then they try to seduce them while their man's serving our country. It's so gross.
Yeah.
One of the most loathsome things on the planet. Is there a term for that in prison? Is there a term for a dude who messes around with the dude? Is it a Jody in prison too?
So I promise you.
All right, I believe you.
I was in prison, and Jody was at my house too.
Oh man, what did you not do to put you in prison?
Oh, it was 20 years ago. I was messing around with methamphetamines, and that's what got me put in there.
That'll do it. You live in the clean.
Probably.
Okay, I just hit my mouse instead of the dump button. Sorry, Mousy. But thank you, sir. That's my fault. Once someone identifies he's in a situation like that, it's only a matter of time before profanity comes out of his mouth. So I'll put that on me for talking to that guy too long. I was just curious. Hello, Drew Garabo. Nope. Drew Garabo here hosting Senning Show. You're on the air. Who are you? I can.
Hello?
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 Hey, I have a story.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name's Eva.
Hello.
Hello. And my aunt married her parish priest.
Your aunt, are priests, pardon my ignorance, ma'am, are priests allowed to get married?
Hello.
Hi, you've
No.
already said that. So are priests allowed to get married?
Yeah, a Roman Catholic priest. They fell in love, and he left the priesthood to marry her.
He left the hood. Nice.
Oh man, right out of the hood, huh?
Yeah. He moving on up.
That's a statement of love right there to abandon your spiritual position to get with the woman, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, she's since passed away. He's still alive. He's in his 80s. But yeah, I mean, that's a true testament of love, I guess.
Turn your back on your faith for some love.
Sure. Do you think that he's going? Do you think that he's going to go to heaven? I don't know if you believe in heaven, man.
Yes.
All dogs go there.
Yeah, I do believe in heaven, and I think that God would understand because he was in love, and God loves all his children, and they had a wonderful marriage, no children. The sweetest people ever. It's just they fell in love.
God's like, I get it. I invented coochie. I know what you're going through, dog.
Right, like God gave Eve the apple, and he's like, look, you are a flawed people, and you ate that apple, my man. You took off your frock and collar, and you ate that damn apple. So God loves all of his children, including, just so we're on the same page here, including child molesters?
Yeah, I think he loved them at once. Then he's going to throw them somewhere else.
Okay. Now, and I'm sorry to get all in the soup of faith here, but I'm always curious about what people believe because I don't know what I believe myself. So if a dude spends his entire life like committed to molesting kids, like he's so good at it, he's like the Michael Jordan of child molestation, right? Like really, really good, behind the back, all that good stuff. But then on his deathbed, right, he's dying from cirrhosis of the butt. And he's like on his deathbed, oh, Father, Lord, I have forsaken thee. I wish to give my life to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. So because he professes his belief in Jesus on his deathbed, will then God grant him access to St. Peter's pearly gates?
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, very interesting. So if you are you're going to go to hell.
That's what I believe, yes.
Yeah, I could get down with that. All right, thank you. No further questions about your faith. You've been a wonderful phone call, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I just wonder, like, the people who are like, yeah, you can be forgiven no matter what. Like, does that really apply to anybody? 800-771-1025. Hi there, you're on Senning Show with Dizzy and Drew Garabo. Who are you?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Fan-friggin-tastic. And yourself?
I'm doing amazing. I can't complain. Just got out of the traffic, and now I'm smooth sailing.
Hells yeah, dog. Congrats.
Thank you. No, I just wanted to call in because I have a pretty funny one for you guys. My name's Hayden, by the way. I live in Brandon. Got a pretty good one. So my uncle, he's never been good with women. Let's just say that. He's had a few wives. This is like 20 years ago. So his second wife, Tammy, she was amazing. She had 2 kids. Trent and Trey, and when they were married, he adopted them, right? So they were his adopted kids, so on and so forth. They were married for like maybe 10 years.
Okay.
When Trent and Trey got into college, they were big football players, and I believe it was Trey.
Why do I think that he was telling me the story of some movie? Oh, it is. I feel like that was I feel like because he was giving so many
names and stuff,
and details. Let me just check. Trent and Trey. Movie characters or TV shows. Let me check. Trent and Trey. Below are the search results. Trent Pierce is in Big Mama's Like Father, Like Son. What is even that? No. Turns out Diz might have been telling the truth. Sorry, sir. Just sometimes when people give too many details.
Yeah.
It's like when you can't make it to work and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't get in. I went to go get in my car, and then my dog ran away, and I had to go up the street to chase him. The more details, the bigger the lie.
Yeah.
You just go, I can't come into work today because I don't want to. That'll work every time in this job. 800-771-1025. Diz sent along another fantastic story. You won't believe the most dangerous music to drive to. I'll be honest, when you sent me the story, I had a certain band in my head. I could not have been more wrong about who the most dangerous artist is to drive your vehicle to. Hello, who are you?
Hey, this is Hayden. I think I lost connection there on you guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Is your AC system failing to cool as efficiently as it should? Give Climate Design Home Services a call today, because now through the end of May, you could get a brand new super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It could be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Call Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Guys, here's the truth. Buying a diamond has never been easy, and now with lab-grown diamonds in the mix, it's even trickier. Are you paying too much? Are you really getting the most for your money? Here's the good news. At International Diamond Center, we cut through the confusion. We give you the straight facts, remove the mystery, and teach you how to make a smart choice, whether you're leaning toward a lab-grown diamond or a timeless natural one. For over 40 years, our mission has stayed the same. Protect the consumer. Reveal the real story behind pricing. Expose the tricks so you don't overpay. We've done it with natural diamonds forever. Now, we're doing the exact same thing with lab-grown. At IDC, you'll find an unmatched selection of both, natural and lab-grown, right here in our showroom. We'll let you compare them side by side, as many as you want, until you're completely confident. And no matter which you choose, you get our direct, no-nonsense pricing every day. No inflated markups, no games to maximize profit. Just exceptional value and honest dealing. Don't guess, don't wonder. Come to the experts you can trust. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, head dander, beep, clinically proven. It's the number Available over. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Pharmaceuticals.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always, but today, so you wish you had an RV, but if you did, the campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, Law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
For everything your heart holds, Advent Health is here. Find nationally recognized heart care experts at FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Let me paint you a picture. It's midnight. Sirens blare. You have only seconds to grab your child and run. Now imagine you're elderly. Getting downstairs feels impossible. And after all of that, you end up in a bomb shelter for hours, even days, because you can't make that trek again. This is what's happening across Israel as Operation Epic Fury continues. Children are being traumatized. Families are exhausted. Homes have been destroyed. That's why the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews is there on the ground, bringing food, emergency equipment, care for children, and help for the elderly, and supplying bomb shelters and medical centers with critically needed essentials. If you've ever wondered what it looks like to stand for Israel and stand for good against evil, this is it. Now, please act. Give $45 right now to rush life-saving essentials to the vulnerable under fire. Text the word SIREN to 91999 to make your donation. That's the word SIREN to 91999.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Well, good news, bad news. Bad news, it's not your host, John Senning. It's your host, Drew Garabo, along with Dizzy. The good news is you got live radio going all the way up until 6:50, baby. Drowsy driving, in my opinion, is just as dangerous as drunk driving. Statistically, I think it backs me up. I believe that that drowsy driving, if you ask AAA, FHP, they will tell you drowsy driving is just as dangerous as drunk driving. Those of you who drive across this beautiful state of ours every day, you know what I'm talking about, going from Tampa Bay over to Orlando and back again. When you start to get those nap jerks, when you start to open your eyes not knowing how long you've been asleep, you start to panic. I used to make 3 times a week doing a morning show on 97X because my family was still in Orlando. We could not sell our house. This is what still scares me about ever buying a house again, because we just could not sell it. So much stress. I had an apartment over here in Tampa. I would sleep there 4 nights a week. And I would drive back to Orlando because my son was all of 7, 8 years old. And 7, 8-year-old kids, they want their dad, which is great. So I would get off the morning show, drive to Orlando, be there for my son to get off the bus, tuck him into bed around 9. I would read The Giving Tree about 100 times because every time I'd finish, he'd go, again, Daddy. And I'm like, okay, there once was a boy sat on a friggin' stump. And driving back, especially on the second or third time that week, 10 o'clock at night, you're seeing the same boring theme park nonsense, Auburndale, Lakeland, McIntosh Road, and those some of those nights you can't help it. So you're looking for any song to keep you awake. The reason I played System of a Down BYOB because when Diz sent me the story about driving and safety and songs, I thought, well, that's a no-brainer. That one's a safe one. Not so much. You see, Billboard magazine and the Miami Herald, I believe, have gotten together and charted what makes a safe song. AAA, the National Sleep Foundation, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and Song BPM all came together and made the following determinations on what's dangerous. Slow tempo, below 80 BPM, that's beats per minute. At that speed, music can help you spot danger and reduce anxiety. Those are good. Sluggish songs may cause drowsiness or over calmness on long drives and worsen attention levels. Medium tempo is your sweet spot. Songs that are between 85 and 110 beats per minute. Long distance driving, that is your exact sweet spot. It can improve a driver's level of alertness and reduce fatigue without causing overstimulation, which is what can be caused by fast tempo songs above 120 beats per minute. Fast tempo music keeps drivers alert and can help relieve fatigue, but can also backfire over time. What they call zippy songs, named after my first dog, a poodle named Zippy, can increase mental strain, cause distraction, overstimulate, and lead to risky driving behavior. Too slow, drowsy driving. Too fast, freak out driving. 800-771-1025. If you'd like to play a little round of ride or die, I'm fine with that because I've given you information, all right, on what these safe songs are. We did not give out any of our glut of tickets that we have during the last segment. Diz sent some great prep. So here we are, 800-771-1025. Point of note, Down to Bowl 5 is this Saturday at noon at Pin Chasers. We had some lanes open up last minute. If you would like to jump on them, I thoroughly recommend you do so. theboneonline.com. What you'll do through the website is make a donation to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Then my man Craig will come back to us and go, hey, this person reserved a lane, and boom, you're good to go. Another point, John and I will be out at the Hookie Hole, and sometime between now and then, we're actually going to give away, I believe, 2 spots in the Hookie Hole, where we'll be hanging out on the 11th green and 12th tee box at the Valspar, which starts Thursday. We'll be there Thursday, broadcasting live from 1 until 7. It's going to be awesome. 4:30 today, I will speak with golfer Neil Shipley. If you watch the Netflix show Full Swing, a golf show, you probably fell in love with him on that, just like we all did. Kind of a, I don't know the nice way to say this, kind of a chubby kid who just played it out of his mind in college and ended up playing around with Tiger Woods on the last day of the Masters. I can't imagine what that's like, growing up being a Tiger Woods fan and then playing a round of golf with him at the Masters on the last day, and P.S., out shooting him. 800-771-1025. I am here for John Senning. He is doing mornings. He'll be doing mornings again tomorrow. I believe it'll be with Corey Cardinal and Gio once again. Thought the three of them crushed it this morning, and I assume they will again tomorrow. And Diz and I are here today and tomorrow as well. For your enjoyment, Maurice will be sliding in with me at 4 o'clock, and you're up to date. Hi there. Who are you?
Hey, it's Keith. How are you?
What's up, Keith? How's your day, bud?
Doing well, man. Driving across the state. Thought I'd try to play your game.
There you go. Ride or die. I'm going to play a song for you, and you're going to tell me if it is a song that is recommended for safe driving, which would be ride, or a song that is not recommended for safe driving, which would be die, all right?
Sounds fun, man.
All right, start you off with a real easy one, Keith. Here we go. No brainer. The Brothers Gibb and their, in my opinion, their opus, their best song from the fantastic film Saturday Night Fever.
I know your eyes in the morning sun.
Keith, what do you think? How Deep Is Your Love by the Brothers Gibb? Is that a ride, meaning it is a safe song to listen to, or is that a die, meaning if you listen to this, you are toast?
That is ride, man. We're going to ride.
Thought I could fool him on this one, Diz, but I was absolutely incorrect. You're right. That is a ride song. 105 beats per minute. In fact, all of the Bee Gees songs from Saturday Night Fever are on the safe list.
Oh.
Night Fever at 109 beats per minute. More Than a Woman at 106 BPM. How Deep Is Your Love at 105. And Staying Alive at 104. Well done. You're not cheating, are you, Keith?
No, I was counting on my fingers, and I figured out the BPM. So, I mean, not cheating, just using math. But I'll tell you, another good thing about Bee Gees is they'll make you sing along, and if that won't keep you awake, what will?
You're exactly right. If you sing along to that music playing, it will absolutely keep you awake. All right, smart guy. How about this little anthem by the Police from the Synchronicity album? A tale of stalking that people mistake for a love song, but it ain't no love song. It's a scary one. I mean, think about that. He's got to be watching her. Since she's gone, he's been lost without a trace. He dreams at night. He can only see her face. This is a creepy-ass song. Biggie, I was there for you. What do you think, sir? Is this a ride or a die?
Well, I'll tell you that one. That's on the fence. That one's got to be close to a die, but I'm going to go with ride on that one as well.
My good man, it's been great speaking with you today. 79 beats per minute on the Police's Every Breath You Take. Too slow. Drowsiness, which is crazy to me because seems like it's a song that's got a good, healthy BPM to it. But then,
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed very slow to me.
Yeah, it is a bit plodding. You're right.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Hello, it is Senning Show. I am Drew Garabo. He is Dizzy. Who might you be?
Hey, guys, it's Nolan.
Hi, Nolan. What's up, bud? Did like the Nolan? Like Nolan who won tickets to Reggae Rise Up, Nolan?
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, dude, awesome. Glad you had a good time. What bands did you enjoy seeing?
I had my son with me, so I was kind of just like bouncing around. I didn't really like stay and watch a full set, and then Sublime got rained on, and I had to get us out of there. So, unfortunately, I mean, Yellow Wolf was good. I had to walk away during the little in-between song rants that he was doing, a little vulgar, but that's what I get for bringing a 3-year-old to Vegas, right?
You mean he wasn't feeling those mini rants that Yellow was going on?
Potty mouth, not funny, Dad.
Oh, wow. Okay. Dude, that situation with the rain on Sunday was insane. We'll get into it a little bit later on the official Drew Garabo Live, but I wanted to see 311 so bad. Like, I've never seen them before. I love what they're all about, love their music. But Little Stranger wrapped up on Sunday, and I started looking at the sky, and I was like, Birdie, we got to get out of here. And she's like, but it looks like it's clear over where we are. It looks bad that way. I'm like, I'm telling you, we got to get out of here. So we leave. By the time we get to dinner at J. Luigi, phenomenal, by the way, the sky is black and it is pouring rain.
Ugh.
And I'm like, let me look at the Reggae Rise Up social media. Shelter in place. And then 20 minutes later, please evacuate.
Oh, man.
Now, here's what I'm hearing. And Nolan, I don't know if you heard this or not. Some people claim that when they were evacuated, security officers told them that the music was not going to come on that night.
Oh,
like
really?
They were done with music.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people left, at least according to angry people on Facebook, which I don't know if you can believe them or not. A lot of people left, and then Sublime took the stage at 8, and people were so pissed because they were told there was not any music. Did you leave the venue during 311 or what happened with you?
Yeah, and it was such a madhouse up at the gate. Like, it was just a few people trying to orchestrate like a stampede, and the one security guard that was there, he just kept yelling, "We'll work with you, exit the venue. We'll work with you, exit the venue." Like, so it sounded like they were telling us to leave, and that it was there's a lot to be communicated in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, we're a nightmare situation, but, what are you going to do? All right, enough of this Reggae Rise Up talk, Nolan.
Talib Kweli was a sweet surprise, though. I forgot about that part. Talib Kweli was awesome.
Oh, Talib Kweli with De La Soul. Yeah, with him coming out during De La Soul. That was a nice surprise.
Awesome.
All right, Taylor Swift's Opalite, or it could be Opalite. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's a newer song by her. Is this a ride or a die?
I had a bad habit of missing lovers past. My brother used to call it eating out of the trash. It's never gonna last. I thought my house was haunted.
Other than the fact that it's not a particularly fantastic song, Nolan, is this one a ride, meaning it is safe, or a die, meaning you're going to die?
I was going to go the other way at first, but let's go ride.
My good man, at 125 beats per minute, this is a die, a dangerous song. Great speaking with you as always. Researchers concluded that 7 of the top 10 hits on a recent March 2026 Billboard Hot 100 chart sit above 120 BPM or dangerously close to the threshold. This is one of them. Hi there, who are you? Welcome to Senning Show.
Hi, Jared. This is Gillian, and I will behave.
Oh, I remember you. You called me on Thursday of last week, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, just want to participate.
Oh, that is so awesome. What did we get into it about? I think you and I we may have sparred a little bit back and forth there, Gillian.
If I would have left the joke at one word, we would have been okay, and I would not have ruined the show.
Well, my dear, you did. I promise you, no matter what I said on Thursday, you didn't ruin anything. I promise. I'm sorry if you feel like you did. That's probably only because I told you did. But
when you have to dump 3 times, it's quite an interruption.
Yes. I'd like to then walk back my my contrition and say
that.
all your fault. Dizzy's right. You suck. No, I'm just kidding, Gillian. Let's let you play the game then, my dear, in the interest of not holding grudges and forgiveness and all that. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, quiet, Taylor. All right, this here song is by Bruno Mars, and it's called "Risk It All." Is this a ride? Meaning that the conglomeration of AAA, National Transportation Board, blah, 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 say that it's safe, or is it deemed unsafe to drive to?
All right.
Risk it all. Bruno Mars. I've not heard the song. Do you know this song, Dizzy?
No.
Neither. Here it comes.
For just a chance to win your heart, you could set the bar beyond the stars. I'll do anything you ask me to. Say you want the moon, watch me learn to fly.
What do you think?
Die.
Okay.
Oh, man, now I feel like you're talking to me.
Now listen, Bruno Mars has a really great song with Marley, Damian Marley, I believe, Liquor Store Blues. That would have jammed.
Okay, that's good to know. Yes, this one is a die. In fact, the most dangerous current smash at 171 BPM, which I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
Good. It says, how can that be? This will help us both understand, Gillian. Risk It All, a bolero ballad, is about 86 BPM. Some sites list 171 because automated tools sometimes double the tempo, so it can both be too slow and too fast. Isn't that interesting?
Interesting.
Indeed. All right, let's give you one that might be more in your wheelhouse. I don't want to judge, but I would imagine.
UGK?
Okay. I would.
36 Mafia? Too short?
This is why I hung up on her the first time. I believe she got a little lippy, Diz. I didn't know you had such an affinity for older, dirty rap. I kind of like that about you.
Yeah, I'm filthy. Moxie, they say.
Moxie. She got Moxie.
And you're too you give it. Oh, we're riding.
Say that's a ride?
Riding all the way through Thomas Avenue.
Apologies, my dear, but at 123 beats per minute, that can lead. It's got a perky tempo, which can reduce fatigue, but lead to dangerous driving. Thank you, Gillian. I can't imagine ever choosing to listen to this song that you could hear every cover band in the world do. What if you Diz, like you're driving home from here, you've been up since early in the morning, you're like, oh God, I'm dragging ass. What's the song that you could play that's like gonna get you into it? Like that's gonna make sure you can make it to where you're going?
Easy. Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill. Oh, I don't know if you can play that. Yeah. He was starting to type. I was like,
as soon as you said Meek Mill, I was like, okay, probably not gonna be able to play that one. I like songs that like switch up the tempo, and I can't help but think that those songs are safer to listen to because they trick your brain a little bit. So if you find a song that like starts slow, like if I'm dozing off, let's say I go to see my mom and dad in Orlando. Hey mom, by the way, on early. You know that because you're watching already. I go to see my mom and dad in Orlando after the show, which will happen sometimes. Get a wild hair at my ass. I want something that's gonna kind of get my attention. And this song by the best rock and roll act of the last 10 years, Turnstile. If I'm driving along, and this comes on, my brain's going to go, well, this is an interesting, ominous beginning. Let me pay attention and see what's going on here. And then all of a sudden,
oh, but this is a die. It's way too fast.
Definitely die. But I'm going to need it to keep me awake. I'll be awake and going like 95 miles per hour on I-4. And then they switch it up again. Just when you're hauling ass, you're right by that speed trap at I-75 and 275. You're like, oh God, cop. All right. I can handle this. Speed, cruise control set at 79. And here we go. What a jam. Hi there, who are you? Welcome to Senning Show. His name is Dizzy. My name is Drew.
Nicholas.
What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, man?
Fantastic. How you doing, sir?
Awesome. He loves that, by the way. That's why I do it every time he calls. What's going on? What can we do for you?
I just wanted to play the game.
Oh, all right. I guess we could do that. I don't like to look at it as a game, just a fun, interactive topic. But okay. Is this a ride or a die? I think I might be able to fool him on this one. I shouldn't have said that out loud because now I'm not going to fool him. All right, here we go. Is this a ride or a die? Nicholas. Here we go. Too slow and you risk drowsy driving. Too fast and it can increase your mental strain. And just wait, it is not kicked in yet.
Okay.
God, she had such a beautiful voice. You know her last meal, right? Like she had like a turkey sandwich. She brought into the bathroom to take a bath. She brought a turkey sandwich, a cheeseburger, jalapeno poppers. Like it's almost like she knew.
Like her last
that was going to be her last meal.
Last meal.
Yep. So what do you think?
Now I'd say a ride.
That was my point. I fooled you, and I appreciate you. It is a die.
Got him.
But it's not a die for you. The reason you think it's a die, it is a die because it exceeds 120 BPM. Now, this is hard to believe. There are maybe 3 Jimmy Buffett songs that I somewhat enjoy, and there's Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw? There's probably another one, and then there is this fantastic ode to a cheeseburger. This one sounds safe.
Oh, it's not?
I mean, it's not going to be your first choice to listen to while driving, and it ain't going to be mine either. That's for damn sure. But would you believe this is a 120 BPM song, making it dangerous?
Oh.
Who in the world is going to think that this song is going to be dangerous to drive to? But it is. You know this song?
No.
It's so stupid. But it's about his favorite cheeseburger. And because of this song, I know that Jimmy Buffett likes his with lettuce and tomato.
Okay.
Heinz 57 and French fried potato, big kosher pickle, and a cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer? I can't believe after all these years I remember that stupid song. All right, thank you for playing Ride or Die. Again, no winner, so no prizes disappear from our prize stash. 800-771-1025. Yet another phenomenal story that Diz sent my way. Oh, hold on. Let's see who this last person wants. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Man, really good. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Jim. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you, Jim. What's up, bud?
I'm ready to rock this game.
Nah, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Little behind schedule as it is. But thank you very much. I appreciate you calling. So we're going to come back and we're going to take a little wander back to yesteryear. These are all things that we miss from the past. You and I share the exact same thing that we miss from my case, the 80s, your case, the 90s. One of those rare things that bleeds over between the decades, before the internet, before text messaging, etc. And also an astonishing fact and statistic about vinyl records. Next.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
The price of gold is soaring and the price of silver is near record highs. If you've got gold or silver just laying around, Estates Roadshow wants it. Broken chains, old rings, coins, watches, diamonds, vintage jewelry. If it's valuable, they're buying it. No appointment needed. Just walk in, get a free appraisal, and walk out with cash. They're also buying pre-1964 silver coins, flatware, sterling silverware, stamped 925. They're buying coin collections, gold, silver, foreign, and domestic. Plus, they've been in business over 35 years with thousands of prior happy customers, licensed, bonded, state certified, scales, highest tech equipment, employees with GIA certifications. Begin gathering your valuables because the Estates Roadshow is coming back to the Tampa Bay area March 23rd through 27th. Trinity at the Holiday Inn Express and Venice at the Holiday Inn Express. For more info, call Marshall at 609-781-6559 or go to estatesroadshow.com and follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all upcoming events.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better. It's tournament season, and every shot counts. Boost Mobile's Nothing But Net giveaway gives 10 winners a year of Sling TV and a free Samsung Galaxy A11 Plus 5G tablet. Step up. Visit your local Boost store to enter. Only at Boost. No purchase necessary.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
All right, fellas, quick reality check. If you've been saying, I'm going to get the ring soon for the last, 2 years, it's time. Go see my guys at the Golden Diamond Source. They want to be your family jeweler, not some mall store where nobody remembers your name. 5 minutes later, they'll help you find a one-of-a-kind engagement ring that actually blows her away. And trust me, they've got a huge selection. So you're not picking from the same 3 rings everybody else bought. Got old chains, broken jewelry, stuff sitting in drawers, doing nothing? Bring it in. Gold prices are at a record high. Right now, you can trade that in and put that towards something new. And listen, they only sell natural diamonds because if it's real love, you don't show up with something fake. If you've never bought a diamond before, perfect. Their first-time diamond buyer program walks you through the 4 C's, all the shapes, all the styles. They actually teach you what you're buying. Plus, 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000 comes out to be about $83 a month. Do it right. Make sure if you're looking for a diamond, it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for 2. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere. With more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club. 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Tampa Bay's biggest St. Patrick's Day party is back. It's the 23rd annual McPatrick Fest, Tuesday, March 17th at McDinton's. Free cover before 3 p.m. BOGO neutral from noon to 3, plus an open bar from 3 to 5. Bagpipers, live bands, DJs. Grab your green and let the St. Patty shenanigans begin.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
It is crazy to me that this song is on the safest of the safe list. You're So Vain, Carly Simon, 106 beats per minute right in the sweet spot. I get the feeling if you listen to this, you're going to fall asleep behind the wheel. I mean, it's a great song. Nobody knows who she's singing about. She told Howard Stern, but he had to swear to secrecy. People thought it was Mick Jagger, but Mick Jagger sings backup on this song, so I kind of don't think she was singing You're So Vain as Mick Jagger is singing You're So Vain. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo. He is Dizzy, and we are filling in for John Senning, who is doing mornings this week for the vacationing Mike Calta show. Who are you?
Hi, my name's Clint.
Hi, Clint. What's going on?
I played in the Folds of Honor tournament last year and had a great time, and I was wondering if they were going to do that again this year.
It's a great question. I played in it as well, and that was where at Don't Tell Me, Chi-Chi's off of McMullen Booth, and they had some dudes skydiving in, some real heroes skydiving in before the golf tournament, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Fields of Honor Golf Tournament 2026. Let's see. Here we go. Join us for the 2026 Folds of Honor charity golf event, Saturday, January 17th, my good man, at Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Somerville. I believe that has passed us by, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let me see if there's another one, because I would think that we would be involved. But no, everything I'm pulling up seems to suggest that it was a while ago. But if I find out anything different, sir, I will be more than happy to announce it on the air. I'd love to see you there again. Great cause and just a good day of appreciating those heroes who served in the military. Yeah.
Yes, sir. As a veteran, I appreciated it. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the call. 800-771-1025. Dude, I can't believe that you sent this story about what we missed from the 90s, and the number one thing that you and I both miss of the 22 things that were totally normal in the 90s but would be super weird today, passing notes.
Oh yeah, I used to be a huge note passer,
dude,
bro.
I was note passer number.
Yeah.
Like, I had my fold game strong.
Yeah, fold game strong.
You think you could fold a note like right now, like we used to?
Oh,
where's that? Where's that damn legal pad? I want to see. And those of you watching on the YouTube channel are about to get a real treat. I don't think I've folded a note since 1986 or 7. Diz and I are both going to try to fold, because like if you just wrote a note and folded it in half, the girl would know you put no effort in that. You got to dress it up a little bit. So this is going to take some thinking. I'm not Googling. Hello, welcome to Senning Show. I'm Drew. He's Dizzy. Who are you?
Ed.
What up, Ed?
Hey, man. You're So Vain was written for James Taylor.
No, you don't know that. You profess to, but you absolutely do not know that. No one does except for Howard Stern.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's him.
Oh, and you know this because you are a close personal friend of Mr. Taylor's?
Could be. I'm just old, too, you know. I just I've heard that story.
Well, no offense. There are a lot of doddering old folks who don't know jack crap about jack crap, sir, and you might be one of them, Ed. I'm not saying you are. I'm just going to ask the internet real quick, because you sound like a man who might have never asked the internet. Was You're So Vain written about James Taylor? No. You're So Vain was not written about James Taylor. Carly Simon has explicitly stated that her ex-husband Taylor is not the subject, confirming instead that the second verse is about Warren Beatty. The song is a composite about 3 different men with other rumored subjects, including Mick Jagger, Cat Stevens, or David frickin' Bowie. Can you believe that, sir? David frickin' Bowie?
Yeah.
So there you
I
go.
could believe that over Cat Stevens, though.
I know. It's a wild world, sir. But not James Taylor. But thank you very much. I'm glad that got you to call in and that we got to converse today, sir. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Still a big fan.
Thank you.
Big.
What the hell you mean still a big fan? Why would you not be I corrected you gently. I didn't call you any names. I feel like I was over the top patient and understanding. Why would you not? Then again, people stop listening for worse reasons than that. All right. Let's see. You fold it like that. I know this is great radio. Oh, you fold it like that. You have yours already?
Yeah.
Did you do it right?
No. I thought I was, and then it came out like this. I'm like, it looks okay, but.
Looks all right, but a girl's going to go, I don't want that. Loser.
She's going to throw it in the trash. This guy has nothing interesting to say with that fold game. Dude, mine's better than that.
Wait, no, dude, I'm not done. I got it to there, and I know that's right, but I'm wondering, like, where to go from there. I think you go fold like that. Oh, no. That's how to make a paper football.
Yeah. I was doing that for a second. I go, this is going to be a football, and he's going to call me on it. Yeah.
That's all I made. Hello. Welcome to Senning Show.
Hey, Drew and Dizzy. What's up?
Hi. Who are you?
Hey, this is Marcus, a.k.a. Marcus.
Okay. What's up, bud?
Hey, I just wanted to chime in on the You're So Vain. I actually listened to a cover version of that quite a bit by Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp. Have you heard that one?
No. 800-771-1025 is the number. No, I can't say that I have. Waiting for someone to get off the internet so you could make or receive phone calls. I do recall that.
No, my parents, that would have been dial-up, right?
Yeah.
I think we just got past dial-up, so we were able to make calls.
Oh.
So my dad would need to for work, so.
I got you. Yeah, no, I think my first gateway computer, if I'm not mistaken, you had to buy them in the box that looked like a cow.
Yes.
We had dial-up internet, so like if someone picked up another phone, you'd get kicked offline.
Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible thing. Number one, though, deciding to call your crush finally, so you would literally look up their number in the phone book and call all of the Greens until you finally got Allison's house, and then you would just talk.
Yeah. I remember I used to have my sister, when they would pick up, if it was like a parent, go, hey, ask for Allison. And then she goes, Allison there, and then pick up like, hey, it's actually just me, Allison.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Like the things we used to fear, now when you look at them, insanity that we were afraid of that. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. You call a girl, and if she doesn't want to talk to you, she's not going to come to the phone.
I remember I felt like I made it when my parents gave me my own line in my room.
Oh,
so then
wait, you had your own separate phone number?
Own separate phone number. So they'd just call me, and I would get into my room like, yeah.
Oh,
that was life for me. I was like, oh man, I've made it.
Oh, dude, because have you ever been alive before call waiting?
Yes,
me too. And man, when my mom would get on a Sunday morning and yak with her mom for the next hour and a half, any girl tries to call me, like say we're going to a matinee because I love saving money. We're going to a matinee movie and it's like 11 in the morning and I got to confirm. And there's my mom yakking it up with her mom. And I'm like, but we've only got one phone line. They're getting a busy signal. Like who's want to flipping through a thick binder of your entire music collection, then opening the trunk of your car to insert the 6 CDs you think you're going to want to listen to.
Oh, man, I used to love whether it was a burnt CD or finding a CD to play. That used to be one of my favorite things. That used to also be the responsibility for whoever's driving shotgun. You got to flip through the CD binder and find a good CD.
Oh, yeah. Driver rides, and, the passengers got to find some good music.
Yeah.
That 6 CD player in the trunk was the best. You couldn't change on the go.
Yep.
So if you're driving along, you're like, oh, I'd like to listen to that. Get out, unload the CD player in your trunk, load it back.
Yep. My boy had an old Volvo with one of those.
Oh, yeah. You damn kids today, you just don't know how easy you freaking got it.
And then if the CD's scratched and you're at a good part, you're like, oh, no, CD's done.
Scratching or you used to be able to lock it in. It was like the anti-bump move or whatever, but it never worked. If you took it over a bump, the friggin' thing. Do you remember like your favorite compact disc of all time?
Oh, probably would have been an Eminem CD.
I got a CD by a dude called Green Lantern. He used to be
the
he was
DJ.
Yeah. He was Eminem's DJ for a
Green
minute.
Lantern, I remember him, yeah.
So he did a Beastie Boys remix CD called New York State of Mind. And it took Beastie Boys songs and put newer hip hop like behind them.
Oh, okay.
And I don't remember how I ordered it or whatever, but holy crap, it lived in my CD player.
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Chill, wheel, ill, where to start to chill, where I fill my pocket with an $100 bill. 7 out the window still when I get my fill.
The funny thing about that, way back in the day when Mike Calton and I were friends, I made a CD because Amanda was a big Beastie Boys fan.
Oh.
So I burned her a copy of that compact disc. So funny. What I actually gave her was a vocal instruction CD that my wife at the time had been using because she wanted to sing better. She wanted to sing better. So she puts it in thinking it's going to be like this mixed CD. And I remember getting such a confused text. She's like, I don't understand the CD that you gave me. I'm like, what do you mean you don't understand it? I burned you a Beastie Boys CD. And she's like, I promise you this is not a Beastie Boys CD. And I was so confused. And she gave it to Mike to give to me. And she gives it to me. And I open up. I go, oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's a CD that Angie had to try to teach her how to sing.
She's on there like, can I borrow a feeling?
I love a nice Millhouse reference. 800-771-1025. The vinyl fact. This is really cool. I like vinyl. I don't have a record player. Sarah does. So if someone in your life enjoys vinyl, you automatically have a really easy birthday or Christmas gift for them because, I mean, look, it's it's a no-brainer. You just get them a friggin' record album. Vinyl sales topped $1 billion last year for the first time since 1983.
Oh, wow.
Vinyl is more robust now than it has been since 83 because the compact disc player, everything shifted to CDs in 83, 84. Like you just didn't listen to vinyl anymore. I think the vinyl experience. Here's another thing I bet you and I both missed from back in the day. The excitement of this episode.
That episode.
Functions. I would not go to concerts because even if I didn't trust my VCR, to Simpsons, nowadays, this is a sad on a Sunday night and flip the clock and go, And
it was one of, I didn't see this episode till years later.
Yeah.
It was the Hank Scorpio episode.
Oh my God, where Homer took over he worked for the business and his new boss was Hank Scorpio.
Yeah, and I was so upset.
Oh, dude.
I remember crying because I couldn't watch The Simpsons that day, and I was so upset. And I watched it years later. I was like, oh my God, this is the episode I missed.
Damn it, that's a great episode too. Isn't that the one where Homer bought the Denver Broncos or the Dallas Cowboys or something like that?
Yeah, he got the Denver Broncos gifted to him.
That was it.
And he's like, oh, the Denver Broncos.
By the way, thank you to whomever sent me this. I think it was Jeremy. When we were talking about people leaving their wives and switching families and whatnot, I always forget this. And this doesn't make him any less of a great guy. Skateboarding legend Tony Hawk, who everyone thinks rules the skateboarding world, which he does. They probably think he's a really good guy, which he is. But he divorced his third wife for his best friend and business partner's wife.
Oh, man.
That's rough. His third wife found out about it because she discovered a plane ticket for the wife of his lifelong friend and business partner.
Oh, man.
In Tony's stuff.
She was snooping, though.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you're snooping and you don't find anything, it's hard to rebuild that trust.
Yeah.
But by the time you snoop, you're probably pretty certain that there's something going on. So, they will occasionally vilify you for snooping. If you find something, that justifies the snooping.
Yeah, it has to be worse than the snooping.
Right.
If it's just like nowadays, it's like a harmless heart emoji you send someone, and you're gonna blow up over that.
No,
not the right thing.
No, it has to be infidelity.
Yeah,
proven.
Yeah,
infidelity, not like the hint towards sure would like to see you one day or blah blah blah. It absolutely has to be proven infidelity.
Yeah,
and if you find that, then you can go, yes, I snooped. But this shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, but also you told this girl she tastes like Starburst. So who's the bad guy? You're like, all right, you're right. You got me. You got me.
I suppose it depends on what flavor Starburst. 800-771-1025. Well, listen, Diz, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to do an hour solo, and then Maurice will slide in. I feel like I need that to stay on my toes today.
All right.
I appreciate you so much.
Kicking me off the own show I'm on. It's your show now, I guess. No,
you can't.
Appreciate it, brother.
Dude, you're awesome. I look forward to what you send tomorrow because we're going to. Don't forget, Thursday. I cannot believe that it is ticking days away. Thursday, you can join John Senning and me with Neutral at the Hooky Hole. We are set up at the 11th green at Innisbrook's Copperhead course. We will also be able to see the 12th tee. It is going to be an absolute blast. Your $200 ticket gets you premium bar, unlimited, neutral samplings. You'll get a hat press that I'm pretty sure Mel Martin's going to be running, which I don't know why she does it, but she does it great. You can make yourself a Senning Show hat, a Drew Garabo live hat. It's a really cool thing we're doing. And you get to watch the opening round of the Valspar. What a time to be alive. This is going to be so cool. And I look forward to seeing you there this Thursday with Neutral at the Valspar Invitational. John Senning and myself, I'm Drew Garabo, on the Hooky Hole.
We're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Listen up, Bone fam. Calta Cruise 19 is less than a month away. This is your last chance to payments before we set sail. Join 102.5 The Bone and Galvin from the Mike Calta Show. 20th from 5 to 7 p.m. in Pinellas County at the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater. The first 50 cruisers, along with their documents, best wings in Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Here, I'm obvious attorney, but Mo DeWitt is, and you probably. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day, and he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve, and it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
You say you never give in to a meltdown.
and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it, and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, know it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert, or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart. Just complete the purchase. Hurry. This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Save $10 on a pair of Rain-X ladders. Our pro.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
From daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric. And our family is proud to serve you and your family.
From broken light switches to electrical blackouts.
We believe you deserve an electrician that gets to you quickly.
And then does the job carefully.
We're so confident that if you are a first-time Bolt customer, your service call is free.
That's a $129 value.
Yep. So for free estimates, solid guarantees,
old-fashioned service,
with new-fangled solutions,
just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Don't miss the heart-pounding action on the water during the 6th Annual Monster Energy St. Petersburg Powerboat Grand Prix, March 27th through 29th, presented by Visit St. Pete Clearwater. Race fans can meet the drivers and crews Friday evening during a free family-friendly pit party at Albert Wooded Park. Then on Saturday and Sunday, watch powerboats and personal watercraft racers compete for the checkered flag along the waterfront in front of the St. Pete Pier. Race viewing is free, and limited VIP viewing tickets are available at Pier Tiki. For tickets and information, visit ihra.com.
When's the last time you shopped your insurance rates for your home or business? Let the experts at Italiano do it for you with a free annual insurance checkup. They represent many companies and can find the ones that fit you best. Home, auto, business, life. Call Italiano today. Don't overpay your premiums. Italiano does personal evaluations, which are the perfect coverage solution for your business. And they offer protection for every size business. It's tailor-made business insurance. ItalianoInsurance.com.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Suncoast. Go to badgerbobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 11597, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
I'm John Morgan at Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Over 35 years, I've seen it all. Car crashes, work injuries, defective products, medical mistakes, lives flipped upside down in an instant. But I've also seen something else, the power of fighting back, the power of winning. Over $30 billion recovered and counting. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Hey, it's Mike Helder from my guys at Shark Coast Tactical. If you miss Sharkapalooza, relax. You've got a second shot. This weekend only. It's in case you missed Sharkapalooza Suppressor Fest. Will and the crew are bringing back Sharkapalooza deals on suppressors and gear, plus killer prices store-wide, free swag, and awesome giveaways. And Omar and Creepy Andrew will be on site to help you move through the paperwork quickly. Don't miss it. This Saturday at Shark Coast Tactical. They're slinging freedom from 10 to 6, closed Sunday, and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast is on on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Follow him on social media and tell him Mike Calta sent you.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Greetings, girl, and welcome to my world of phrasing right up to bat. It's the daisy age, and you're about to walk top stage, so wipe the lottos on the mat. Hip-hop love this is, and don't mind when I quiz your involvements before the sun. But clear your court, cause this is one-man sport, and who's better for this than plug one? Don't have to worry about me squashing other deals.
Hey, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Senning Show / John's Joints. My name is Drew Garabo. Thank you very much, Diz, for sitting in. Maurice will be along at the top of the hour. In the meantime, it's you and me. Have yet to give anything away, and we have a ton of stuff that Mike O gave me. So I'd love to hear from you at 800-771-1025. Here's what I'm looking for. Not tell me a cool celebrity that you've met, although those are always interesting to listen to. I want to know the most gratifying celebrity encounter you've ever had. The moment where you walked away going, man, I wanted to meet that person. It was everything I hoped it would be and so much more. Because that rarely happens, right? Sometimes you'll have an expectation and it doesn't quite, I don't know, live up to it. Sometimes you'll have no expectations and they get exceeded. Very rarely does it happen that you've got a certain vision of the way it's going to go down, and then it's even better than that. And it happened to me on Saturday. I wanted to share it with you and see if anyone has had something similar happen. The band that you just heard as we came back in is called De La Soul. You probably remember them from either Me, Myself, and I, if you are old like me, or if you are younger, you'll remember they're the band that raps in Gorillaz' Feel Good Inc. Yeah, well, they're like laughing gas these has, man, that's that, lighter them up like ass cracks. That's how you may know De La Soul. I have known them as a band ever since the late 80s when Me, Myself, and I came out. I have been an enormous fan of theirs since then. I've always considered them to be an act that is ahead of their time, or was ahead of their time, or maybe even still is ahead of their time. I was just talking to Monica on the changeover from JP's show. I don't get to see her ever. And today I finally got to see her again. And we're talking, and she said she saw that I recommend the new De La Soul album called Cabin in the Sky, and she listened to it and loved it. This is an album that means a lot to me because the band De La Soul put it out after losing their friend and bandmate, Trugoy the Dove, a.k.a. Dave, his real name. For the band to continue losing one of their members, it's a three-piece, so that's 33% of their band gone. They thought about giving it up. Dave's surviving cousin, I believe, or sister, told De La Soul, if y'all stop, then Dave stops. So I wanted to line up an interview with Paz Danus, a.k.a. Plug One from De La Soul. We just couldn't make it happen. Billy Owens rarely hits a brick wall with an interview we try to get. This one, we hit a brick wall. Happens. No hard feelings, right? So I was gifted some guest wristbands for Reggae Rise Up this past weekend. Not by Reggae Rise Up. No, they don't give us those for some bizarre reason. But by one of the bands that I know, by their manager. We had access to the backstage area. We had access to the artist compound, access everywhere. Met Yellow Wolf on Friday. Super great. Awesome experience. But on Saturday, after De La Soul played an amazing set where hip-hop legend Talib Kweli came out and rapped with them, Sarah, my girlfriend, and I went backstage, and we were looking for De La Soul. I'll just say it, just looking for him. And sure enough, there's De La Soul hanging out by their trailer. Not in their trailer, but by their trailer. And so I'm watching them greet their friends and family and whatnot. I never like to be a pain in the ass, despite what you may think about me on the radio, where I'm a huge pain in the ass. In real life, I try not to. So I see him start to walk away from the people that he's with, and he's kind of walking in our general direction. And Sarah pushed me, nudged me. She said, you really, really should go tell him what the new album Cabin in the Sky means to you. Because that was my goal. Now, I didn't want anything from him. I just wanted him to know that after 30 some odd years of being a band, this album is such a beautiful tribute to their fallen friend and bandmate and this longtime fan of theirs. I wanted to let them know. Did it mean anything? I don't know. Did they need to know? I don't know. But I got to tell him that. He was so receptive, so grateful, and I walked away from it feeling like that was the most gratifying encounter I have ever had with a celebrity. And I made a note to talk about it today to see if anyone's had something similar. 800-771-1025. Thank you very much for sitting through that somewhat long-winded tale. My name is Drew Garabo, filling in for John Senning on Senning Show. Who are you?
George.
What up, George?
How you doing, Drew?
Really?
I've listened to you since Orlando days.
Oh, man, thank you. That means the world to me, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're pretty good. I've been a Rod Stewart fan since probably Maggie May in the early 70s.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was in the Navy in Norfolk, Virginia in 1981. He was on the Tonight I'm Yours tour.
Oh, what a
And
song.
when he came out, he had like a little, remember them old half caps they used to wear, like tennis players used to wear?
Yeah, visors.
Yeah, the little visor.
He had the visor with that blonde hair sticking up, that blonde spiky hair.
Yeah, everywhere. And he had the leopard skin pants on.
Oh, yeah.
And I was up in the front row, and I was singing his songs along with him, and he just looked down at me, took his hat, the little visor off, signed it, and handed it to me, and then started kicking soccer balls.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad that happened. It somewhat cheapens my my tale of expressing gratitude for an album for you to equate catching Rod Stewart's visor. But hey, if it brought you joy, it brought you joy. 800-771-1025. Here I am spinning a heartfelt yarn, and that man caught a visor from Rod Stewart. It doesn't have to be anybody we've heard of, by the way. If they're a celebrity, but in a realm that the mainstream public doesn't know about, like a writer or something, that would be also awesome. Like, let's suppose you have the opportunity to hear Carl Hyacin read a passage from one of his books, and then you got to meet him. Many people might not know who Carl Hyacin is, but if you've been a lifelong fan or a fan for a couple of decades, that's got to feel pretty cool. Por ejemplo, Corey Puckett in the YouTube chat. I have a story, but for some, some might not consider this a celebrity. Broadway star Jeff Keller. I don't know who that is. I'm not into Broadway, but she is. He had been in varying roles in Phantom of the Opera over the years, invited me and some classmates for a backstage tour of the show, led to my favorite personal joke of getting to sit on the Phantom's organ. See, that's exactly what I'm looking for with Corey Puckett, and that is why you are one of the YouTube chat room's elite. 800-771-1025. Hi there, Drew Garabo, filling in for John Senning on Senning Show. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, this is Matt, and you were doing a fine job, if I might say so myself.
Well, you might, and thank you. Thank you, Matt.
No problem. I also have listened to you since Orlando when I played with the Predators back there.
Oh, hell yeah. Matt Storm, my man.
That's me, buddy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, Drew?
Really good,
Not
man.
much.
Good.
Hey, the biggest one, a celebrity that I met, and I was lucky enough to shoot a movie, but the thing that was cool was I got to sit and play chess with Jim Brown for about 45 minutes.
Whoa.
Between shoots and sets and stuff like that, because we had so much downtime out there on the field. He brought his own chessboard out, and he would literally play with all of the different players and the different guys that were out there. And I got to sit with him for about 45 minutes and play chess with him. And I asked him, I said, what was it like to give up NFL football just to go be an actor and everything? And he said, I couldn't stand working. He said at the time, the man, he couldn't stand the politics and everything that was going on with football, that he knew that he had a better calling other places.
I get that.
I thought that was really cool, and he got to express that with me, and I just got to play chess and get my butt beat. That's all.
Dude, I saw him at a DeBartolo gala at Eddie V's, and I'm not gonna what am I gonna go say, Jim Brown? You're like one of the greatest football players of all time, and activist, etc. I can't say nothing I'm gonna say is gonna mean anything, but I saw him kind of this was in his later years, and he wasn't standing all too well. And I saw him kind of like leaning against something that looked like he might have been struggling. There was a chair that he didn't see that was about a foot behind him. So I went and I got the chair, and I just kind of slid it under his butt. And I said, here you go, Mr. Brown. And he sat down. He seemed very grateful. And to me, that was enough of a moment for me. You know what I mean? Like, I got to help Jim Brown find a chair,
And I guarantee you that meant a lot for him, because it probably hurt him to sit down. But for you just to do something like that, it probably touched his heart. It really did.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. Great hearing from you, my brother. Take it easy, all right?
You got it, buddy. I'll see you next week on Saturday.
That sounds great. Down to Bull this Saturday. Looking forward to it. Benefits of Down Syndrome Association in Tampa Bay. You're going to want to be there. Who did I meet? Oh, yeah. One of the DeBartolo galas, Don Miggs, asked me if I wanted to meet Joyce DeWitt, who played Janet on Three's Company, and she was lovely. Hello, Drew Garabo, filling in for John Senning on Senning Show. Who are you?
This is Gershie.
What up, Carrie?
What up, brother?
Everything's good, dude. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I had a story for you. I grew up in L.A. in the 80s, so I used to, hang out on Sunset Boulevard and party, walking up and down the Strip, and hung out with many, met a lot of famous people, but the all-time top it all best ever is when Mr. John Senning texted me that he was interviewing Pat Maroon. I'm sure you know the story.
I was going to ask you if like at the very beginning of your call, I was going to jokingly ask, was it former Lightning legend Pat Maroon? But it actually was.
It was, who I may or may not be doing some sort of possible business venture in the future. Who knows?
I hope it works out. What a nice guy he is, though, right? And he inspired our buddy John Senning to get in the best shape I've ever seen him in. I know he said this morning with Gio that he's backsliding a little bit, but he still looks damn good with that tightly shorn beard and that hair.
100%.
Nice. Thanks, dude. 771-1025. Is there an Afro Man trial going on right now? A2. This is a joke, right? Afro Man 2. Deputy claims Afro Man singing about sleeping with his wife has caused him tremendous attention. Day 2 of the Afro Man defamation case has begun. Randolph L. Walters, Jr., testified that Afro Man singing about sleeping with his wife caused him tremendous pain. So far, all the deputies have claimed they do not believe everything they hear or see on the internet, and that they have all been called names unrelated to Afro Man's song. So he has a case going before the Afro Man drops a banger before the lawsuit against him goes to court Monday in Adams County, Ohio. This is right up John Senning's alley. Please pardon me while I interrupt your phone calls that are coming in. I do appreciate it. Afro Man just released Bataram Hymns of the Police Whistleblower a day before the lawsuit heads to court.
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet.
So this is all about the Afro Man arrest where they allegedly stole his money. This is fascinating. I might want to leave this for John. John, if you're listening, I hope you cover this tomorrow morning. John will be filling in for the Mike Calta show again tomorrow morning, and this is right up his alley. Hello, it is Drew Garabo filling in for Senning Show. Hello?
Hey, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just had a quick, doesn't really matter in terms of like...
Well, what really matters in this great big world of ours? You know what I'm saying? It matters,
sure.
matters as much as you...
In terms of...
want it to matter.
In terms of like meeting a celebrity, I didn't really meet him.
Oh.
I just saw him.
Okay.
So, as a youngster, my dad used to make me drive,
Let's watch the language, genius. All right. I mean, there's no reason for that whatsoever. It's gratuitous.
Yep.
You just don't do that again, please.
Yep.
I don't like the apology there. Yep. You drop the F-bomb unnecessarily, and I admonish you, and what you give me is a yep. You're gone. I can't trust you anymore, man. As a caller. I can trust you as a man, but I can't trust you as a caller once you drop an F-bomb unnecessarily, gratuitously, egregiously, and then I admonish you for it, looking for a contrition or acknowledgement, and you just go, yeah, pound sand. Hi there, it's Senning Show. My name is Drew Garabo. Who are you?
Hello, Drew. My name's John.
Hi, John. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you so much for asking.
How's your health?
What?
How is your health?
What do you mean?
Well, I know you had a problem with cancer a while back, and I'm just hoping everything's okay.
Here's what I like to tell people when they ask questions like that, my good man, and I'm sure you asked it with good intentions. I always assume positive intent, right?
It was.
What if the answer is not good?
Then I will keep you in my prayers.
Right. But I mean, what if the answer is not good and you just put me in like a really horrible place mentally because you asked, how's your health? You should always contemplate the negative answer, right? Hope you're well is awesome. Hope you're doing great. Kick ass. Thanks for the well wishes. But any person, not just me, any person who has had cancer, one of the worst things you can ask them is, how's your health? Because you always have to think, my good man, and I apologize if you think I'm coming off a little heavy-handed. I'm just trying to get you to contemplate the potential negative answer. You could catch somebody on a day when they were just diagnosed with cancer again, and you ask, how's your health? And all of a sudden, you reminded them that they might die. You know what I'm saying?
Drew, I was just worried about you, that's all.
Well, no offense, sir, but you don't need to worry about me. I'm right here on the radio, and that's all you need to know. If I can show up for work every day, there's no need to worry, my good man.
Absolutely. You sound great, too.
Thank you. That would have been fine. Like, hey, Drew, you sound great. Hey, Drew, hope your health is good. But when you ask someone, how's your health, you always got to think, what if this is not a good answer? How am I making this person feel? You know what I'm saying?
But my good man, you sound so great on the radio. I knew it was going to be a positive answer.
I didn't give you a positive answer, though.
You didn't give me a negative one either.
I didn't give you an answer. I'm just trying to correct your behavior and tell you why you shouldn't ask that to people, not just me, but people.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Well put.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Now, what'd you call for?
Well, can we change genres?
Sure, absolutely. Author, actor, singer, politician, what you got?
I'd like to go from rock and roll to country.
All right. I'm going to see. Let's see. You sound like an older fella. I'm going to say you met one of the Highwaymen, possibly Chris Christopherson.
No, sir.
Damn it. You met John Denver.
Oh, no way.
You met Merle Haggard.
Oh, I wish. No, sir. Actually, it was Vince Gill.
Oh, damn. Plays with the Eagles now, yeah?
Yes. I took a vacation back in the early 80s, took my wife and son up to Charlotte to see some friends of ours. And on a Friday night, he said, let's go to the bar. So we went to a little place, a little hole in the wall called the Palomino. And we sat down and listened to about 3 sets by this gentleman with a guitar on the stage. And after he had finished, my wife and his wife went up there and started talking to this guy. And he walked up to my table, stuck his hand out, and said, excuse me, your wife is asking to take a picture with me. Is it okay with you?
Whoa, that's a gentleman right there.
It is. And I said, absolutely. So he went back and took the picture. And about, I don't know, a month later, Vince Gill blew up.
Damn.
He became a superstar.
Probably because of the good karma that he put into the universe by asking you if he could rail your old lady.
That is possible.
Hey, thanks a lot for the call, man. I appreciate it a lot. Great one.
Take care, Drew.
You too, brother. 800-771-1025 is the number. I mean, you put something like that out there in the universe, good things will come back to you, I think. Hello, who are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Mark.
What up, Mark?
I'm just hanging out, man. Got one from the old early 90s, rock and roll. Hung out with somebody after a show. I was probably 22 at the time.
Oh, hell yeah. Who was it and how did it go?
Well, it was Sebastian Bach from Skid Row.
Ooh.
And we were hanging out outside the venue after my friend's band played. And we're kind of just in a little circle, smoking a lefty. And all of a sudden, up walks Sebastian Bach with his beautiful wife, mostly made of plastic at the time, but she was still pretty. But I tell you what, man, he was the coolest cat. It was right after they had broken up. They had actually kicked him out of the band.
Yeah.
And I had a chance to ask him a few questions about some songs and whatnot. But the main thing was, why did they kick out of the band? And it was right around when grunge came out, when Nirvana was really hitting the scenes, and they wanted to turn grunge. And Sebastian was like, man, I want to rock and roll, man. You guys just, I just want to rock. So
I respect that.
That was my little Iggy there, but it was pretty cool, man. It was real. It was really neat. I got a picture with him and everything.
That's awesome. And that is an answer that you may not have gotten had you not talked to the dude. A lot of times artists won't say anything in the press because they don't want to be, contribute to clickbait, but they'll tell a fan. That is a great celeb encounter from a celeb who is not exactly known for being a great, friendly dude. 800-771-1025. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he kicks people out of shows if they are wearing a Skid Row shirt. That could just be an urban legend. Hello, Drew Gubba Live. I'm sorry. Senning Show. John's Joints. My name is Drew. Who are you?
Nana Karen.
Hey, Nana Karen. What's going on?
I have a short story.
Hell yeah.
From way, way back. Back in the day, in the 70s, when Bill Medley and...
Jennifer Warnes.
No, Bill Medley. No, it was... oh, damn it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, damn it is fine. That is an acceptable swear word. Don't you worry, Nana Karen. You're good.
And his partner, Bobby Hatfield, had just broken up.
Oh.
And we lived in Indiana right across the line from Illinois. And we were bowling in Illinois. And they had a nice bar at the bowling alley.
Okay.
Ron and I, my husband and I, went in there to have a drink after bowling. And guess who was playing?
Who?
Bobby Hatfield was playing.
God.
Their songs, the Righteous Brothers songs, with another guy.
Oh. Not Bill Medley.
No, with another guy because Bill Medley and him had broke up.
Okay, gotcha.
And so we sat down and I love the Righteous Brothers.
Sure.
And so, we were pretty excited and there was hardly anybody in the bar. So, he sang a couple songs and then he came over and sat with us. And was very nice and signed a napkin for me. And, we just had a little talk, while he was taking a little break and we bought him a drink. And that was one of my celebrity moments.
Love it. What a great moment that was for you. I like thinking about the moments where you had a burning question that you wanted to ask a celebrity, right? Or just something you wanted to say, even if it's your music means a lot to me. I am very fortunate in that this job has afforded me the opportunity to talk to people I've admired almost my whole life. So that gives me an outlet to tell people like LL Cool J, Run DMC, or DMC from Run DMC, etc., how much their music has meant to me. That is a joy. That is a pleasure to be able to do that. It is an honor. But to be able to have a face-to-face with someone and tell them then, that's a pretty damn cool feeling. Hello there. Who are you?
Well, hello, Drew. How are you?
Oh, doing very well. Thank you very much. What's going on?
I have a little story. This is back in 1986, 87. I had just gotten into a new band in Hollywood, and my bass player came over, and he said, hey, I got to go drop my truck off to a friend of mine. He's getting ready to move. I'm going to borrow his car. You want to come with me? Mm-hmm. So I go over there. We end up at the apartment, knock on the door. No, Duff McKagan answers, wearing dolphin shorts and a ripped T-shirt.
Hell yeah.
He's like, hey, JoJo, what's up, man? JoJo introduces me to him. We ended up hanging out that day. Duff became Alex Trebek, and we played the home version of Jeopardy. And I became good friends with Duff after that, so it was a good encounter.
Was he Trick in L.A. Guns before Guns N' Roses?
No, he was in a band called the Joneses. No, not the Joneses. He was in a Seattle punk band before Guns N' Roses. I can't remember the name of the band. He was in L.A., but his big band was GNR.
I got you. What I loved about Guns N' Roses is that melding of punk rock, thrash metal, and glam metal. I think that they, at the right time, were there, and they had that perfect composite of punk, glam, and thrash, and I think that's why so many of us in around 87 when Appetite came out, I think that's why so many of us were like, yeah, this is the band right here,
You are not wrong, Drew.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. 800-771-1025 is the number. Drew Grabo filling in for Senning Show. Who are you?
Hey, this is Scott from Bradenton. What's up, Drew?
Bradenton's Scott. What's up, dude?
Nothing. Hey, I dated a girl back in the early 90s. Her father was the golf club pro at Camargo Country Club, a very exclusive place. He got a sponsor's invite to the Kroger Senior Classic up at the Jack Nicklaus Sports Center to play in the golf tournament there when the senior tour came through town.
Oh, yeah.
And I got there, so me and his daughter, we get there, we're going to watch him play. And there's this guy standing at the first tee, and he says, hey, come over here. And we walk over there, and he goes, you mind walking around with my buddy for the next 4 hours while I play golf? And I said, not at all. Sure. He said, cool, I'd like for you to meet Neil Armstrong.
Whoa.
And it was one of the members of Camargo Country Club. That's where he used to live with, the Fleischmans and all these just crazy people. And it was wild. Spent the next 5 hours walking around with him, asking him all kinds of stuff, and he got to explain to me how cool it was and how neat it was to fake the moon landing.
Dude, that's so funny you said that because are you still there? Oh, different guy. Damn. I was totally gonna make that reference. You walk up to 8, you don't say a word, right? You're walking around with Neil Armstrong the entire time. And then you get to 18 and you go, so that was fake, right? You guys totally never landed on the moon, right? 800-771-1025. They don't seem to take too kindly to that. I think it was Buzz Lightyear that tried to punch a dude out. Hello, Drew Grabo filling in for Senning Show. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, it's Ken. What's happening?
What up, Ken?
Hey, you're mixing up the lineup. I like it. It's kind of cool having you a little early.
Oh, thanks, man. I've been here since 1. Senning's doing mornings. We like giving you live radio. So when the Calta show goes on vacation, Senning slides up there. We can't let you have best of in the afternoon. I got to be live. So what's a couple extra hours with my friends like you? What's up?
Hanging out. So back late 80s, I'm working at St. Mary's Hospital in West Palm Beach. And I was do everything, take people to the rooms, stuff to the lab, that kind of thing. And I get a call on my little pager, says, need somebody to go to their room. So I head to the ER and they give me the chart. I'm like, okay. I go walking in and pull the curtain back. And there's a nice little lady sitting there on the stretcher. She's got her arm is all wrapped up, her wrist is all wrapped up. But she is surrounded by about 5, I don't know, you would describe them as like socialites, like Palm Beach, you can tell, had the big glasses on and like the over-the-top coat. I'll never forget this guy's jacket, had like the gold buttons or whatever. And I'm just like, what is going on? Who's this lady? And I grab the chart and I look at it and I see it says louder. And I'm like, Estee Lauder. I'm like, I actually said the words. I'm like, are you the makeup lady? And the group around her, like, they all recoiled, like, oh, my God. And she just started laughing. She's like, yes, I am, son. And I'm like, says here you're staying the night with us. I'm like, let me take you to your room. So I wheeled her up with these, these socialites or whatever you want to call them, hangers on, following us behind. I took her up to her room. She had broken her ankle, slipped and fell and broke her wrist. I'm sorry. Oh. And she was super nice, but I'm just like, dude, you really blew it there with the whole makeup lady thing.
Well, yeah. What are you gonna say? Like, that's the only way you know her. I appreciate the call. That would have fit well into the story if you had always wanted to ask Estee Lauder something about her makeup or perfume or whatever, and then got to. That's kind of what I'm looking for. You admired someone for a long time, maybe even decades. You finally got to meet him and ask him a question that you've always been curious about, express a sentiment you've had for years, etc. 800-771-1025 is the number. Good afternoon. Drew Garabo here, filling in for Senning Show. What's up?
Oh, hey, Drew. Am I live?
You certainly are. Who are you, young lady?
Oh, man. Yeah, this is Leroy. I was waiting for a while. Every time you answer a call, I start talking, and I hear somebody else talking. I'm like, ain't my turn yet.
Sorry, Leroy. I apologize. It is your turn, and we are talking now.
Oh, man, this is great. Well, first of all, Drew, I want to commend you for filling in for Senning. That's a real man right there. It takes a lot. And I want to also commend Senning for filling in at the Calta show, man. It means a lot to us fans out here.
Hell yeah.
I'm a truck driver, man. And I listen every morning,
Thank you.
So it means a lot when y'all are live. We hate the replays. I just want to tell you that.
Well, you got to understand, like sometimes replays must be played. We got a skeleton crew here at the Bone. Sometimes people can't fill in for stuff. I'm sorry you hate them, but just understand we are live whenever we can be. We want to keep you truck drivers between the mayo and the mustard if we can, and do whatever we can to make you guys happy and safe.
Oh, man, we do appreciate that, Drew. But I don't have a beef with you or Senning. You understand?
Okay.
But I do have a beef right now with the Calta show.
Well, I would thoroughly recommend you probably take it up with them. I'm not here to address anybody else's beefs, but if you got some.
I mean, if I could, Drew, I'm not. I just want to know, Drew, why do they take off a whole week for spring break, Drew? Are they in college?
Well, here's what Jim Rome, Jim Rome, legendary broadcaster.
Yeah, Drew.
Sure.
Yeah, Jim Rome, Drew.
Sure.
I know him, Drew. I know him well.
All right, good. Well, when people,
I think I got his autograph.
Super. When people ask Jim Rome why he takes so many days off, he says, because I get so many days off. So unless you're somehow related to anyone on the morning show, I wouldn't go begrudging them taking time off. Have you ever had to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning for work, sir? It's a drain. So,
like I said, Drew, I'm a truck driver. I'm usually driving around that time Drew.
Yeah, so
that's why it hurts my soul so much.
Well, it shouldn't.
They're taking a week off.
It shouldn't.
That's the hours I listen to them, and it's just
Right.
hurting my soul, Drew.
Well, you shouldn't allow any adult's actions to hurt your soul, sir. When you're working mornings like that and you can get a full week of recharging your batteries, do it. When you have to wake up so damn early to come in and actually be present and be informative and be funny and all that takes a lot out of you, sir. So if you have to take a week off to recharge, if you have to take 2 weeks off to recharge, I can assure you, sir, they are not taking one more day of vacation than the company allows them to. So please understand, none of us want to take time off to screw over a listener. But I took Friday and I took Monday, which is very rare for me because I knew I wanted to go at it for Reggae Rise Up. I hope you weren't mad at me, but you could be. It's fine. You can't please everyone. But time off, sir, incredibly valuable. I do appreciate the call. And you know, somebody wants to take a week off, sir, that should not hurt your soul. Sorry that it does. Hello there. How can I help you? My name is Drew Garabo, and I'm filling in for Senning Show.
You're doing a great job. This is Larry from Boca Grande.
Hey, thanks, Larry. Appreciate that, bud. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. We're in the same sorority. Just want to say I'm with you. I support you, and you got my love.
Thank you. That's fraternity, by the way. Unless we both all of a sudden sprouted vaginas where our penises were, we are in the same unfortunate fraternity, not sorority.
Yes, I concur. Yes. My bad.
Oh,
I'm just going to give you a quick top 5 of my pictures that I have on one of my walls. I have one with me and Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Ooh, number 3.
I have me a picture of Wayne Gretzky.
Nice, the GOAT.
I have me a picture of Cheech Marin.
Oh,
Cheech and Chong.
What a joy. Not Chong, just Cheech?
No Chong. I have a picture of me and Bill Murray.
You guys got a lot of pictures. Was Bill Murray a nice guy?
He was, it was at a golf tournament, so I guess he had to be kind of nice.
Okay.
And then I have my pride and joy picture of me and Paul Newman.
Oh, what a handsome son of a gun that was, who made a delicious salad dressing and a legend of the popcorn game. I think, didn't 100% of the Newman's Own stuff go to charity, too? Because he didn't need the money because he was a matinee idol? I don't know that I could tell you 3 Paul Newman movies. Okay, here we go. Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. He was in a courtroom movie called either Absence of Malice or The Verdict. And that's it. I don't know a third. I apologize. Hey, hang on if you're on the line. I'd love to talk to you. Unless you're getting in someone else's PTO time. Let him take time off, sir. You'll be fine. Yet sending live, you want to thank us for doing live radio. Taking a week off and we got live radio every day. Don't sweat it. Doomsday Believers used to be a cult. And I'll continue to take your calls on the other side of the break. But Doomsday Believers used to be an absolute cult. Now, you'll be shocked when I come back and tell you how many people believe that the world will end in their lifetime. Next.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
High wind advisory. Caution as you travel on the bridges. I-75 north as you hover over Big Bend Road. Left lane blockage and accident. Stop and go to Paseo Omar. 75 south at I-4. Left lane blockage there due to a wreck. And Bruce B. Downs report of an accident at Fletcher Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
Traffic and weather is brought to you by Achieva Credit Union. Get the keys faster for your next car with an Achieva auto loan. Apply online today at achievacu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back
to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
What do you carry in your heart? Your hopes, your dreams, the ones you love. For everything your heart holds, Advent Health's cardiovascular experts are here to map and repair it, strengthen and heal it, to carry you further than you ever expected, to help you feel whole. Visit FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, $209 per month, or a new Honda Accord LX, $259 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
So my friends over at Pure Talk have been sending me customer feedback from consumeraffairs.com, where thousands of people rate and review the top wireless providers. Here, for instance, is a nice note from James in Raleigh, North Carolina, who writes, quote, after hearing Mike Rowe's ad, we made the switch to Pure Talk, and we couldn't be happier. We went from spending $1,200 a year with T-Mobile to $420 with Pure Talk. Thanks, Mike. Switch today! ! Pure Talk is saving James $820 a year. And because he literally wrote the words switch today in capital letters with an exclamation point, I'm going to go ahead and dedicate this commercial to him. So folks, take it from James in Raleigh, North Carolina. Pure Talk can give you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on the same 5G service the big guys are overcharging you for. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. You'll also save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 to save an additional 50%. Thanks, James.
When the heat is on the ice, or in your home, you can trust Cox Heating and Air Conditioning to keep things cool. For over 60 years, Tampa Bay has turned to the trusted carrier experts at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, installation, and unbeatable service. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Chilly night coming up tonight, mostly clear, lows in the mid-40s. On Wednesday, the warm-up gets going, good deal of sunshine. We'll see high temperatures approaching 70. Enjoy.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Taylor.
Let's get to some of your phone calls. My buddy Maurice slid in a little early because I told him to.
Hey. Sunny side up, awake to pride and I stretch my prayers right up beside the sky.
The number is 800-771-1025. We are still officially in Senning Show. Drew Garabo Live will begin in about 20 minutes or so. Hello there. Who are you? Hello.
You there, Drew?
Hi. What's your name?
Dave in Brandon. You ready for this, Drew?
I think so, Dave.
1992, Sade came to the Tampa Performing Arts. Okay, I consider I'm her best fan. I'm like a teenage girl. Everybody files out. I'm like the only one standing in front of the stage, and this is a true story, Drew.
Okay.
She came out, looked me in my face, and said, I'm going to do one more song for my real fans. And she sang, so her and I sang Jezebel to each other.
Now, you could understand where one would be skeptical about that.
This is an absolute Drew, I couldn't make this up. Go ahead and kill me today and take me to heaven because it happened, brother. It happened.
Whoa. Ain't nobody looking to die. I mean, I may cast aspersions on your story and the veracity of it, but I don't want you to die. 800-771-1025.
Don't you love it when people inexplicably put an R in Sade's name? Sade.
That is so interesting when they do that because I call her Sade because that's how you spell it. But Sade, there's no R. Sharde.
There's no H.
Sharde befuddles me. Yeah, it is true. It's Sade. Huh. All right, now I got to look up how to say Sade.
I mean, maybe you can add the H, but I believe. I know it's no R. I know it's not Shar.
The singer Sade's name is generally pronounced Sharde or Sade. It is a Yoruba name, as in Yoruba my nuts, and is sometimes anglicized to Sharde in America, while in England it is often pronounced Shard.
That's stupid.
Interesting.
Shard.
Hello, who are you?
Old man John.
What up, OMJ?
Okay, one day, Drew, I was walking home from the beach with my two boys. They were about 8 and 6. Mm-hmm. And Joe Torre's wife was standing out there. They were renting a house on the beach. And she said, she was standing there with a little boy. And she said, can Chris here come over and play basketball at your house with Keith and Kyle and their friend? I said, yeah, come on, let's go.
Sure.
So they're out there playing for about half hour, I don't know. So I bring them out sodas, and I say to the little boy, I said, how do you know Mrs. Torrey? And the kid goes, well, my dad works for Mr. Torrey.
Okay.
And I said, oh, okay, what's he do? He said, he's one of the coaches. And I said, who's your dad? He said, Bob Gibson.
Oh, man.
So
legendary
only
baseball
the greatest
player.
right-hand pitcher in the history of baseball. Lefty was Koufax. So Bob came over and picked him up in his BMW, and he was real nice, and he was talking, and Joe gave us tickets the next day, and we went to the game, and he came right over and talked to me, and I said, Chris can come to my house anytime. He's a nice kid.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, old man John. Somewhere along the line, Maurice, my desire to have people talk about celebrities they met where it was an incredibly gratifying, like you've always wanted to ask, like if you were to meet David Bowie who would come back from the dead. Actually, that's a bad example because what do you even say? Well, like, what would you say? Do you have?
I already told you how I effed up my meeting with David Bowie.
I need the story again.
I'm down in Miami at the Chili Pepper. It would go on record, it still is, as David Bowie's longest concert ever performed.
Hell yeah.
He starts out the show saying, you want the short show or the long show? We all go the long show. He would end up playing for 3 solid hours. It is on record as the longest show he's ever played. the Chili Pepper was a small, intimate venue. He was touring off of what is my favorite album and remains my favorite album. I was on the balcony right above him, like the stage lip is here. I'm right there. It was nuts. So we're outside. It's me and my ex-wife and her friend and her two friends. They're dating each other, so it's a couples thing. And we're just standing outside, waiting, and we're in front of the tour bus. I turn away from the tour bus, and my wife's or girlfriend's friend, Joe, he goes, "Hey, there's David Bowie," and I kind of casually hear what he said, and I just turn around to not even hearing that, and there's David Bowie. He has stepped out of the tour bus, and he is on the bottom step right in front of me. I could have reached out and touched him. He was that close. And I go, "Hey, Bowie, I have your drummer's hair." And I point to my head, which was a fro at the time, and his drummer at the time had a fro. Now, he looked at me and smiled, and then he walked away, and I was like, "You idiot."
I mean, when it's someone like that, like you know you're going to mess it up.
Dude, I had thought about what I would say to David Bowie. This is no lie. Hundreds upon hundreds of times. I had thought, oh, man, I'm going to tell him how this record was his best. How this one was so underrated. How day in, day out, the vocals. I had like 100 different things to say to this guy. None of them, which included, "I have your drummer's hair."
Yes, so you do. So you do.
You can tell he thought it was ridiculous.
Of course. That's so awesome. Hello there. It's Drew Garabo and Maurice filling in for Senning Show. John's Joints. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. I'm
Hi.
Jeff. How you doing?
Hi, Jeff. What's up, man?
Listening to you since you started with Jim Phillips back in the day.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir.
Really appreciate that.
Yep. And my dad owned a music store in South Philly called the Guitar Hospital.
Hell yeah.
And Eric Clapton was performing at the Philadelphia Spectrum, had asked the roadies there where to go and get old vintage instruments. They sent him to the Guitar Hospital. He ends up meeting my dad. I jammed slow hand with him on the guitars, and he buys $19,000 worth of stuff from my dad, all pre-CBS Fender amplifiers.
Damn.
And he tried to cut my dad a $19,000 check, and my dad said, "Hell no, I don't know who you are. You might jump in an airplane and be gone and take my equipment." He said, "It's cash only." And he ended up putting me in the limo with him, driving to the Spectrum, getting the cash. I got 6 tickets for me and my buddy and brought the cash back to my dad and got to meet Eric Clapton. And it was a really
nice.
unique time where my dad wouldn't take his check.
Dude, that is so cool. I thought that story was going to take a very dark turn where Clapton was like, "I swear on my kid's life I'll come back with that check." And then he forgot about it, you know?
Yeah.
Time to pay the piper. Clapton. No, I swear on my child's life I'll come back with that money. Eric Clapton never showed up with that $19,000 at the guitar store. We all know what happened then.
Hey, listen, Eric Clapton absconds with your guitar. What are you really going to do?
I don't know. I'm a small businessman. I need that money.
But what are you going to? You're going to call the cops and tell them Eric Clapton stole your guitar?
No, you're going to bide your time very carefully, and then when nobody's looking, you're going to push his kid out of a window.
Oh, come on, man.
Should have paid me.
What
bitch.
Kid's fault.
Hello, sins of the father, they say, Maurice. Hello there. Welcome to Senning Show. I'm Drew Garabo. He's Maurice. Who are you?
Hey, this is Ray from the chat.
Hey, Ray from the YouTube chat room. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Really good, Ray. What's up with you?
I don't know how to follow up that story.
All right.
So I just want to say I love you guys, and I'm glad that Mo was there on Friday and Monday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We like to give live radio whenever possible.
I appreciate that.
Thank you,
You
Ray.
guys have a good night.
You too. I always wonder what these people sound like when they're in the YouTube room chatting it up. And Ray, you always seem like a real nice fella in there. Thank you. Hello there. Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
This is a pleasure to speak to two icons on the radio at one time.
You
Thank
know
you.
you're not calling Ron and Ron, right? Like this is Maurice and Drew
No,
Garabo.
no.
All right, not Mason and Dixon. Not Bob and Tom, but Maurice and Drew. Hi.
That's it. Hey, I happen to love Back to the Future, and I love Leah Thompson. And I was at Comic-Con in Orlando, and she was there, and I was just too cheap or too scared to go up to her. And I was walking around with my son, who was a Stephen Mel from the Arrow, and we got his, and we were walking around, and there was a whole commercial of somebody coming, and it was Corey Feldman. And everybody was turning and looking. And as I was turning, I was walking backwards, and I turned around, and I ran face to face. We hit heads, me and Leah Thompson.
You and
And
Leah,
the
wait,
first
you
thing
bumped?
I said, the dumbass,
Yeah.
the dumb person I was, the dumb person I was, I said, hey, I had your poster in my bedroom.
Well, I'm sure
I am
she loved hearing that, right?
Oh, she laughed because I'm the same age as her.
Oh.
And she says, well, how many did you have? I said 3. And she introduced me to her husband, her sister, and her mom.
Aww.
She couldn't take a picture with me because of rules, but she gave me 2 big hugs and a peck on the cheek, and I was ruby red the whole rest of the day.
Nice. I love that for you. See, I would have bumped heads, and I would have gone, I am your density, to see if she recognized the Jordan